but we're bringing everything we've got to save our one shared home and restore the natural world. We lead crucial projects to protect precious wildlife and their homes. We identify new solutions to stop food production destroying our forests. We amplify people's growing voice to demand change across the world. We transform business through partnerships to put sustainability first. We challenge governments to put nature and climate at the heart of all decision-making. We drive world-leading research to counter the biggest threats to our world. We inspire future generations through engaging educational programs. And we unite people under a common goal: to restore nature so it can continue to restore us for years to come. We are WWF, and together we can bring our world back to life.
"2024 hasn't been easy for our natural world, but we've seen some inspiring moments of hope. Let's start with some remarkable rhino news. Kenya's rhino population is bouncing back. Thanks to WWF's long-term support of local partners, black rhino numbers have grown from under 400 in the 1980s to over 1,000 today. With your help, we worked with our partners to champion India's first ever national snow leopard survey, uncovering 718 of these amazing big cats living in the wild. A game changer for conservation efforts, providing groundbreaking data. In Antarctica, where sea ice is at record lows and breeding failures are widespread, we helped bass scientists in the discovery of 4 previously unknown penguin colonies. Flippin' fantastic. Moving to warmer places, on the island of Borneo, we helped restore 150 hectares of degraded forest, planting over 23,000 seedlings, helping reconnect habitats for orangutans, elephants, and other wildlife. Closer to home, we're making big waves in seagrass recovery. In Scotland, our Restoration 4th project planted 150,000 seeds, while in Wales, we supported the trial of a robotic sled that planted over 300,000 seagrass seeds to boost restoration efforts. Through the Save Our Wild Owls Community Fund, we helped raise over £2.6 million for nature projects, driven by communities living in some of the UK's most under-resourced areas. An incredible 19,500 people took part. Wonderful news. We know there's still so much to do. That's why your support matters so much. Together, we can bring our world back to life.
What does WWF mean to you? Okay, we save giant pandas, obviously, and tigers, elephants, and all kinds of endangered wildlife. But a lot of WWF's work is about people and places. What's the connection? Well, working with people to fix climate change and supporting a food system that protects our seas and forests makes a better world for everything and everyone, right? So what does WWF mean? It means saving our one shared home.
This is not about saving one panda, one species or one forest. This is about saving our one shared home. We're working tirelessly, and we're seeing signs of hope, of wildlife and habitats bouncing back. Join us. If we act together, we can bring our world back to life.
Time is running out, but we're bringing everything we've got to save our one shared home and restore.
Good afternoon, folks. How are we all doing today? Right. Well, as promised, we are back with some more WWF and Jingle Jam charity fundraising. And I'm trying to get my mouse to come back onto the screen it's meant to be on, and it's not having any of that. Do that and that and that. There we go. How are we all doing today? Yes, as I say, it is day 2. I am still trying to think of more incentives to throw together for you guys, because yesterday we hit all of our incentives because you guys are freaking amazing. I will check who that is in a minute. I currently have my feed covered by a game that won't move, which is the game we're going to be playing, because I've heard... Okay. That needs fixing. Thing I didn't consider. All of my standard alerts sounds are in the wrong place. Where are you? Wait, what? Oh, right, yes, because I've... Yes, because I have reorganized it now and taken everything off of Stream Elements, I forgot that they're now all in their own separate little folders, aren't they? That threw me for a second there. Get that in there. That one should always be at the top. Go. Brainwave doesn't need to be there. There we go. Yeah, okay, so that was a bit of a mess up. Hello! I like alerts. I feel alerted. Enigma Aegis. No, you didn't break a thing. I forgot to set a thing up properly. So, slightly different, but it's there now. Thank you very much. Yes, so we are today going to be playing some Space Marine, specifically Space Marine 2. I will say, I did see today that Dawn of War 4 has its first official trailer. Different mic? No? Okay, mic. Let me check what I sound like. Unmute. Yeah, no, it's definitely same mic. Why is that peaking a little bit? Yeah. In fact, if anything, what I've done is turned it down because I found it was peaking. That's really got a lot of static on the background, hasn't it? All right. Okay, bringing volume up slowly. A little more than that. Holy hell, that's really bad. Why is that doing that? Okay, let's try that again. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. A little better, but still not much. Okay, let's try it like that. Oh, that sounds better. Okay, I think I've identified it. It's a faulty wire, but luckily one that's not important. Cool. You're out of my system now. Great. That's one less thing to worry about. That up just a little bit more. No, it's still peaking really weird, and I don't know why. Okay, let's try that. Why is that coming through like it's on an old-timey radio? It's like a compressor's kicking in, but I don't have a compressor on. Is it because it's too far away from my mouth? Do I need to be closer? Yeah, I don't really know why this is happening. I think my audio interface might be dying. Switch that off. Let's see if I can turn that one down. I am not using an old-timey. This is not an old-timey radio. This is a relatively expensive piece of freaking kit. Oh, hello. Have I just figured that out? Let me just turn it up a bit and speak a little louder. Not great still. It's still not that good. But it's definitely better. Okay, so what happens if we just max that out? Okay, didn't like that at all. Right, okay, so let's max that one and then min this one. Yeah. With you up at a normal level. Let's try that at an extreme level. Wow, that was definitely... Sorry, that was way too much. I don't know what's causing that. That's... I genuinely just need to buy a whole new audio interface because something about this isn't working. And the thing is, it happens on both this mic and this headset, so it's kind of got to be the mixer. The problem is, Enigma, there is no reset. Reset on this isn't a possibility. It's not software, it's hardware. That sounds better. I mean, I don't know how good it is if I get too close to the mic, but that sounds a lot better. Turn that up just a little bit there. Power cycles every night. I turn it all off at the end of every day. Okay, power has been cycled. I mean, it's definitely working now, but I think I'm going to have to investigate further. Right, well, either way, we'll leave it like that for now. It's passable. Cool, right, okay, so let me mute myself, because I don't hear myself. Get rid of that. Why have you just moved screen? Come back here. Why, what the hell? Have you moved over to a wrong screen? There we go. Right, so, yes, we are... yes, it does sound way better. That is way better. I think it's the primary channel on the mixer. I think that's what's wrong. But if that's dying, then everything is dying. I do have a backup mixer, an older one, which I haven't used in about 5 years. 6 years. So I'll probably try that on tomorrow's stream, or tonight's stream, maybe, on Three Houses, and we'll see how that goes. But it may just be I need a new mixer. Right, so we are going to be playing some Space Marine, because I've heard that there's some bugs that have been trying to deforest a couple of planets. And over at WWF, we don't deal with that. We don't have bugs deforesting planets. That's not acceptable. Right, let's go through everything we've just had. So I had a couple of follows yesterday. Pokekick, thank you. Cooper5395, thank you very much. Enigma resubscribed. You've been a subscriber for 88 months. I like alert. Aegis also resubscribed, thank you very much. 39 months. I feel alerted. You are indeed alerted. Why are you enabled? You shouldn't be enabled. Go away. Okay, let's turn that off. So, the Siege update is here. Fight against impossible odds in Siege mode. A new free PvE experience for all players. Take down even deadlier waves of Tyranid and Chaos forces in defense of the Imperium. I think I've already played that. Yeah, I think I've already played that one. Patch 9.0 is out. New date of all orders for Siege mode and the exfiltration operation. Also comes with a new expanded weapon list for Eternal War mode, which is PvP, as well as bug fixes. Patch 10 is here. Celebrate the anniversary of Space Marine 2 release with its biggest update so far. New PvE and PvP game modes, new weapons, new enemies, and a slew of quality of life improvements await you. And then the Reclamation update, patch 11, is here. Face off against 2 Tyrannid Primes in the new Reclamation mission. New armor and hero weapons. Ooh, hero weapons. Accolades. And more. Read the full patch notes for details. Cool, so we have some new bugs to kill. That's got a bit of a delay on starting. I'm moving. I press the button now. Starts running about half a second later. Maybe an overcharge. Try unplugging it for a few hours. Yeah. We'll have a look later. I'll unplug it between streams essentially. Oh, that's right, you got to do it with this, haven't you? I'm pressing the D-pad and nothing's happening. So, the Pyre Cannon is what I've been leveling of late. I'm not quite there with it yet. Doesn't look like we've got any new weapons for the Heavy just yet. New pistols? No, but we have maxed this out. Have a new appearance for it. Is the Macragge. Macragge Blue. Don't care about it. Have I got any perks? Nope, we are just maxed. I think honestly, I think we've maxed all pistols now, other than heroics, and I haven't actually unlocked heroics. Oh, that's all right for you, Carrot. I forgot to install it. I uninstalled some games. This Helldivers, a couple of other really big ones, and I was like, I should probably check that, and I had to go back and reinstall the game before the stream. Luckily, super fast internet. So I think the new weapons are. New weapons 4. And with the chainsword running. Oh, you've reset my chainsword perk tree because an update has changed it all. Okay, so what endgame ones have we got? Heroic one, as the heroics had skills, from additional heavy attack after a quick punch. Also, a front kick is replaced with a quick punch. All heavy attacks deal 15% more damage. Damn. No, I haven't switched Helldivers to the slim version yet, but I will before the next time I play it. So, after killing 7 enemies in rapid succession with a light combo, you do not lose control upon taking heavy. That's kind of crap. Each consecutive light attack increases light attack melee damage by 3% up to 30 for 3 seconds. But that's the one we're aiming for. So, we need to decide if we're going to split or go straight. We kind of have to go straight, don't we? How many points? How many perks have we actually got? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we ignore one of the offshoots, we can pick a different tree. Light combo attacks with this. Well, that's already decided that. Bump area of effect. Well, that's an additional. Oh, that's nasty. Both of those are good. We may have to go across the bottom, up 1, and then across the bottom again. Punch, full throttle. Hey, Grump! How's it going? Damage, heavy attack. Armor. But that's straight melee damage. Going to HP, melee damage, +1 light attack, extra heavy, extra light. Ignore the switch, go across to major melee damage against Minoris increases, then melee damage against Extremis, and then each consecutive light attack. So this is a hack and slash build. That is an almost perfect hack and slash build. Additional stomp would be nice, but it's not really worth it. Cool. Then we switch back to the sword because that's the one we're going to be using when we eventually pass. Okay, so nothing has released majorly since last time I played, except we've got some new data vault stuff by the sound. Which is my profile. I not have a profile for Space Marine. That one. Oh, you can... you don't have to hold A anymore to sprint. That's good. Right, research center. Do we have... What are we researching at the moment? I think we're doing the... I think we did the NIDS, and we're now doing the 1,000 Suns. We don't have enough left. We're nearly there on completing it, but we're not quite there. They've also, for some reason, hidden the rewards away. Oh, in their own separate menu. Moving towards the traitorous Thunderhammer. Okay. What ordeals we got? I can hand in. Go back and get some. 91% complete. Right, so I'm going to jump into Discord. If anybody would like to join me for some purging of the bugs, feel free. Unmute that. Unmute that. So yes, I have been thinking about what we can do for the next incentive. I've got a couple of ideas, but I need a go ahead. I need an okay from somebody before I can confirm the next one. So at the moment, there is no incentives for charity, other than, you know, being awesome and giving to charity. But there will be some coming. There's probably going to be a 500, the next one, and then probably 1,000 for the final one. I don't think I'm going to do any more above 1,000. I am genuinely weapon swap. That's probably Stim, right? What game would I be using select there for? That's a weird profile. Okay, that looks to be the one I use for space. You love the Pyre Blaster. Oh, that's right. You don't need to press A. You can just click your analog stick down. I remember. Oh, I should probably check my perks as well. Class perks. Those are looking good, to be fair. But we are nearly max prestige on this. Prefer joining off stream. Too much in need of alcohol now, but thanks for the offer. I mean, you don't need to jump in Discord. If you want to play and not jump in Discord, that's absolutely fine. There's no requirement for you to be in chat. Let me grab this person.
I've been kidnapped.
Adjust your volume. Speak for me.
Hello, it is me.
Oh, that's right. I'm tabbed out of the game. That's why there's no game music. That'll do it. Well, we're going to be playing for a couple of hours. Droid, if you want to jump in, feel free. Are you updated, ready to go, or are you needing a little longer?
Me? I'm in the game.
Ooh. I saw you in my friends list twice, and I got really confused. One because you are playing the game that... Yeah, one because you're playing the game that I'm in, so you're right at the top, and one because you're in the friend list anyway, so you're in the friend list.
That's fair.
Food first. That's fair. That's fair.
Wow.
Oh, I know what that is. That's grenade. My muscle memory just kicked in. I was like, right, so attack, aim. What does that do? Nothing. That's grenade. And my finger just hit my back flappy paddle. I was like, oh yeah, no, that, yeah, I bound that to grenade. Or stim. Grenade or stim. One of the two.
What am I playing this time?
I mean, obviously, if you need to go heavy, let me know. I can switch out to one of my others. I'm leveling about 3 classes at the moment.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of classes that I've got going. I think this one was the one I've been using.
I have a Prestige 3 level 21 heavy. Show your prestige anywhere on this screen? If it does.
I just checked the perk screen.
Yeah. I believe I've prestiged once on the Bulwark, and I'm currently going through that again at level 6. Vanguard, I've not played much of. Level 7. Assault, ready to prestige, but haven't done it yet. Tactical, ready to prestige, haven't done it yet. So there's in fact, I probably should do those now, shouldn't I? What weapons am I using? Heavy bolt rifle.
I've got an assault who has prestiged one time and has not played since. I got a Vanguard who's prestiged once in level 14. A Bulwark who is level 18. And then my Sniper, which is my main that I didn't plan to use today, but I can.
If no enemy has been scanned, by the time the Auspex scan zone disappears, you get your charge back for full.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah, that sounds like I fail often enough that this is worth it. But realistically,
yeah.
The other two I've got are each consecutive headshot increases headshot damage by 3% up to 15. Which is okay, 15% additional damage. If you're willing to aim, which I'm a Space Marine, I don't need to aim. Versus just having 15% increased ammo supply. Which I feel for the bigger stuff is probably going to be better.
I think the 15% is just a straight up upgrade.
15% is a straight up upgrade. It just increases all weapons ammo supply by 15%.
Everything else is situational.
Yeah. I mean, more damage is probably what most people would go for. I think I'm going to go for the ammo. I am taking it. Back down to level 1 you go. Assault. Prestige. Perfect parry and perfect block window increased by 25%. I will say now, that's what I'm getting. I'll read the others out just for clarity, but I am getting a perfect parry window increase, because that's how you live as an assault. You don't perfect parry, you die. After a perfectly timed parry, block, or dodge, you do not lose control upon taking heavy hits. I think losing control on heavy hits is such a overrated mechanic. It just never happens. And if it does, you just roll.
I don't know. On the higher difficulty, it's pretty often.
I play heavy. They come near me, they get staggered,
Fair enough. But that's not the heavy that you're playing as.
No.
When you select that.
But I'd rather be in a point where, instead of getting one perfect parry and then failing the next hits, I can just get more perfect parries. That's just a no-brainer for me. Because the adrenaline boost only actually takes place if you first successfully perfect parry or dodge, and then fail to do so again. So again, skill issue. When charging a ground pound, you become invulnerable for 3 seconds. No, I'll take a duelist. It is just the best. Anybody else at 25, do I? Right, well, it's time to go level up my Pyre cannon then.
Sanitation duties. That is the work of a servitor. The servitor's augmentations are put to better use in other duties. If you restore my sight, your petition for augmetic replacement has been denied. I still have use without my eyes. Correct. They will not be required for your new duties. Septic dives must be.
Shall we try the new content?
Alright, I'm just watching this dialogue exchange. This is nuts.
Volunteering for servitor conversion, menial. No. I will report to the sanitation master.
He's been blinded in an accident, has put in a petition to have his eyes replaced with augmetics, which has been denied. So they're putting him on waste management because septic tank dives are always conducted blind anyway. That sucks, man.
Ooh.
Why would you use anything other than a fencing mission? Weapon. Fencing is the best.
Apparently, according to some patch notes, the block power fist is OP.
Yeah, that would make sense. Right, let's knock it down a difficulty. Your level what? Your prestige 1 level
14.
14.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ruthless will be fine.
And then we've got the new one, Reclamation.
The main thing about the difficulties is making sure that you have a high enough tier weapon, honestly.
Yeah.
Everything else can be made up for with skill.
The only thing is that sometimes your skill is based around what perks you've had, and losing them because you're so used to having a wider block window or a certain number of bit of ammo or things like that. Oh, hang on. Seth! Hi. Hi, Seth. How's it going? How was your card game? I hope you had a good... What was the name of the game you were playing? I did see it, and I can't remember for the life of me what it was actually called. But it did look very confusing. And I saw you raising some money for the WWF and the Jingle Jam, because you're awesome. We're trying to prevent some deforestation today. We're going to go and kill some bugs. The Royal Writ, that was it. It looked very confusing, and one of your cards was a castle. I didn't know what was going on. If you play Balatro, it's easier to... Oh, yeah, I haven't got around to Balatro yet. I've seen a couple of friends play it, and it confused. Right, the Dauntless class cruiser Wrath of Espandor has been overrun by tyrannid organisms from the nearby High Fleet. Stabilize the ship's reactors to deal a devastating blow to the Zeds. Okay. Well, I hope you had a good stream. As I say, we're going to go and prevent some deforestation by murdering some insects. But it's okay, because they're nasty insects.
Very gross.
Super gross.
I spend all their time doing those septic tank dives. Think about all the biomass in a septic tank. They want that.
I don't want to think about that. That's dirty.
But I'm right.
That's dirty.
I hope somebody was eating.
Enigma said he was going for food.
That's Enigma's problem and my joy.
There we go. Yay, PlayStation users loaded in. Oh, no wonder he took his time. He's a blood angel.
They always do For the Emperor right before the loading screen, and I never have a chance to do it back.
But to be fair, it was right before the loading screen, because he jumped in and started the loading screen. Okay.
I still don't forgive them.
No, that's fine. How I need to remember how to play. The right bumper or left bumper for blocks? Right, isn't it?
If there's anything I've learned from watching Fish play Dark Souls, it's if you press enough buttons often enough, you can beat any game.
The Imperial cruiser Wrath of Espandor in orbit around Avarax transmitted a distress beacon and then went silent. Intelligence suggests the ship now plays host to tyrannid parasites, and the reported damage exceeds reclamation standards. If we cannot reclaim the ship, then we will unleash the Wrath of Espandor's full destructive potential directly into the Xenos Hive fleet.
Okay, so it's not quite a Space Hulk mission, but it is a boarding action.
The Wrath of Espandor is twofold. Its cyclonic arsenal and its proximity to several tyrannid war vessels. Combat Squad Phaedrus is already on board and is the tip of the spear. Additional squads are inbound to secure objectives. Make your way to the Ordnance Depot and take control of the plasma cores.
No, Captain, your squad is already dead.
Tell us if this is Combat Squad Phaedrus.
Unless they sent in the Terminators.
Openings you find.
Yes, as of the last
Maybe
update.
we're just like a support squad sent after.
Yeah, true. Discord now shows how long the chat has been active. So if you jump in on your own, it now shows how much of a sad bastard you are for sitting there for an hour waiting for friends. No, melee is right
What
bumper.
the hell is this?
Parry is left. Okay.
Ah, I'm having skill issues. Ah! I do not like the Volkite pistol.
Volkite's awesome. What are you talking about? Yeah, Volkite is, the longer you focus it, the more damage it does, but it also strips them of armor, so everybody else also does more damage.
I would never be caught supporting my friends. I'm a DPS all the way.
Supporting your friends, how lame.
Talassa, Combat Squad Heraton reporting. We lost Fox contact with Combat Squad Phaedrus. Do you know their status?
Enigma, I appreciate the support, and I apologize for seeing it so late.
We must consider
Ah, damn, wrong button.
our objective is to secure the Cyclonic
Oh, I am pressing all the wrong buttons.
countering heavy Tyranid resistance.
And I can't remember what my heal button is. I have no heals. Why do I have no heals? Why did I come on a mission with no heals?
We don't start with heals. Well, if you see a Terminus or Extremis enemy, you can parry them. I'll let you take that guy. Whoop.
Yeah, I am playing bad. I just got pinned in a corner and absolutely taken to shreds.
I see that from your health.
That one annoyed me.
I don't know where to go.
I'm just
I'm
exploring.
lost, I'm scared, and I'm alone. Also, if you die up there, no one can help you.
Yeah, yep. We all dropped down without telling me there was a drop. I was looking for health. Rule number 1 of these kind of games. We learned this in Vermintide. You do not drop down until everybody is ready, for that exact reason. Rule number 1. Health equals 5. It's 4 more than you need. Just don't get hit and you don't need health, do you? So. Oh. That's the primes, okay.
Oh boy. And there's 2 of them.
Yep.
Behold the might of the Imperial Navy. This ordnance will be lost in the ship.
Come here, friend, or I will come to you.
Oh, that's right. I need to have my Iron Halo up more. Lictor. Nice. I need to have my
Lictor
Iron
did not
Halo
damage
up
him.
more because it increases your guys' damage.
Does it?
Yes. It increases the recharge time of your... decreases the recharge time of your specials and also gives you an extra buff.
Interesting. What the hell just happened? Who blew me up?
Me.
Wow, so rude.
Combat Squad Heraton reporting in. The bridge is lost, as are my squad brothers. I am cut off from our planned route to the Ordnance Depot. Calculating a new route based on your report, Heraton. Standing by. Be advised. The cruiser's crew managed to execute security protocols before they were overrun by the Xenos brood.
What does that mean? What does that mean for me and my Space Marine friends?
It means we gotta push buttons.
I have an admission to make. There's a Twitch feature you really like. They've added in split screen. I genuinely didn't even know they'd added that in.
How do you do the split screen? What?
Yeah, is that a beta
Explain
feature they're
yourself,
rolling out?
Jingle.
Because I don't know about that one. I usually try and keep up with their information and releases, but I've not heard of that one.
Talassa, commune with the main console in front of you to bypass
Ammo.
the security protocol.
Ammo, health,
And Medicaid for you.
left, right trigger for me, right bumper for me was medicate. I think that's what I did. I must have triggered it earlier.
How dare they? They reused assets. I can't believe this.
Dare they?
Attention boarding parties. We have confirmation that Combat Squad Fevers is lost. I need a mission status update from all remaining combat squads. Combat Squad Heraton here. Redirecting along newly advised path. Combat Squad Octavio reporting in. Cyclonic armament secured for now. Talassa,
I need this guy.
No.
condition when you arrive.
Take this guy. Our friend wants us to go hang out over by him.
Yeah, I'd like my armor back.
Obtaining armaments.
Probably for the best.
Enhanced tactic ready.
He can spam come over here all he wants. If I'm in the middle of a fight, I'm not doing it. You.
I kind of wish I could look at other people's loadouts so I could see what kind of power fist he's got.
Can you not? No, you can just use buffs. Interesting. It might not be a Twitch feature. It might be an add-on, I guess. Not one I'm aware of.
All squads, we have updated our battle stratagems. Heraton,
Those killable from here? No.
Usually everything is killable if you can hit them.
Talassa, your new orders are to destabilize.
If you can see it, it is
Well,
a
it's
real
not
model.
dealing damage.
And the Tyranid may redirect their assault to you.
Oh, that one I could hit.
Give you some time to prime the armaments. When you reach the reactor's cooling console, disable the emergency blast shields.
Health!
There's an extremis. I don't know what it is.
Extremis just means threat level. It doesn't necessarily mean it's an extremis class enemy.
Really?
It's Zoan.
I'm not Mr. Zoanthrope Killer.
Yeah, you know what? Neither am I. But
I don't think any of us are. He's a assault.
where's it gone?
Still in the same spot. I appreciate the better indication. Oh, I do not have any heals.
Talassa, I need you to disable the entire cooling array. Concentrate fire on the exposed cooling rods. Practical. Open fire on exposed plasma rods.
I can't get to that guy.
I got one of them.
I'm fending off the horde right now. Would you kindly perish?
Did the other one go down? I can't see it.
I certainly didn't kill it. I managed to get a dude to fall off a cliff, though. What's this? What are we eliminating here? Are we
Enemy wave.
destroying the blue slinkies in the walls?
Yep.
Nice. Cool. I have a shotgun, and you have a flamethrower.
No, I don't.
Oh, you went... Okay, nice.
Man was smart. He ran back to the weapon change.
Now that I'm half dead, I'm remembering the plays.
Oh, picture-in-picture is not... picture-in-picture is different. That's just a Firefox feature. If there is a side-by-side thing, that's a Twitch thing, if it's there, or a Twitch add-on thing, but picture-in-picture is a standard Firefox maneuver. I use that all the time.
You need to destroy... How many... Oh? What do these control rods look like? There's
Blue.
one down
They
there.
look like plasma generators for a plasma gun. They're blue and glowy, and I think there's one below me, and I can hear it, but I can't see it.
The ones that are actually glowy.
Oh, they're hidden behind walls. I see. So we've got to get rid of the
Yes.
Ripper swarms to unlock them. I have an ability that gives me back a grenade once every 90 seconds. You need health, right?
Oh, nice. I'm good for now. I somehow got some back.
So I've switched to shot grenades, so we've now got a semi-infinite run of shot grenades.
Nice.
Man, that's a lot of them.
What is banging?
It's the grids closing to protect the plasma generators. Nope. Got that one, good.
I do, in fact, have that one.
Yeah, I'll get out of it. I'll take a look in a minute, Enigma. I'm obviously a little tied up right now. But yeah, we're looking for piles of gaunts. Dick.
Can you get that guy?
Nope. Got him just.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was mostly you, to be
Pretty
fair.
sure you got it off.
No, we broke him.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Yep.
Oh. Wait, I have a grenade. What am I doing? And there's another one on the other side of that pillar.
Already moving. Hey, Jerry. How's it going? Firebolt.
Keep trying to crouch. And Space Marines do not crouch. That's
Oh,
another
really?
Terminus enemy.
Yeah, there's a lot. There was a couple of.
What am I doing? We're assembling. Let's just get out of here.
There's a couple of spore pods out there somewhere, so I think.
It's a gun.
Yeah, I think there's a biovore out and about. He's there. I've just seen him. Now, be aware that doesn't mean he's gone. He can find a way round to us. There's back doors for them. Never mind. We're in a loading screen. That's good. Not good. Just got home from work. Last 2 hours was a nightmare. Well, then that's good because now you're home. I've not seen Rippers in a while.
Yeah, there was a bunch of them in the last room. They were all on like shelves.
Yeah, there was some down below us as well, but not in like a combatable environment.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's Jerry with a J. I've got the one behind you. Oh, yeah, you are.
All good. I really like the new sound effects that they have.
Fucking hell! These guys are wrecking me.
Have you considered punching them in the face?
Very much
Perhaps
so.
with your gun.
But there is quite a few of them.
I'm on my way back for you.
It's Oops All Warrior Day.
There's a couple executions here.
No,
You don't seem to care.
They're just done. We're not messing around with that. Yeah, I don't know what.
But your armor...
You all just... There was like 4 of them, and you went through, killed one, he went past them, and you all buggered off and left me.
I was still fighting some. There must have been more groups.
They came in behind. Because you had your back to them, you just never saw them arrive.
I saw a group ahead of us and was like, that's a lot of warriors. Fought that group off, and apparently another group showed up and started eating you alive.
Yeah, and the ones from the back were like, wouldn't it be cool if...
What if we attacked the back line? Tried to grapple one warrior, missed, hit a gaunt behind them, and then ended up kicking an entirely separate warrior.
I'm glad we dropped it down in difficulty. I definitely wasn't ready for lethal.
Talasa, we have lost contact with Heraton leader, and Octavio is pinned down. You must destabilize the plasma reactor.
Give me some ammo if we see it.
From Phaedrus and Heraton.
I could too. I don't have any primary left.
We have reached the plasma reactor units.
It feels like we're about to hit an ammo chest anyway.
There is a drop down, and this guy just stole a bunch of ammo.
Nice.
We love randoms.
Oh yeah.
No? No ammo. Only sadness.
Observation logged. Numerous dead servitors. Attention. Authorized personnel.
Yep, here we go.
Beyond this point. Provide sufficient
I have burnt through all of our med packs.
in order to proceed.
Other guy has one. Is that the biovore back? Nope, it's
Nope,
a
that's
rabbit.
a rav. Welcome to Heroic Bolt Gun. Sorry, Heroic Heavy Bolter. Fuck you. Watch spitting across us. I just saw a shot come across. Nice, good cancel.
Thank you, sir. I don't like what you are selling.
Equipment available.
Oh, I could do without armor boost. I only have 2 armor.
Oh, good for me. It's been confirmed on Godbreaker's Discord. The update goes live on the 11th. Cool, thank you very much. We'll try and pen something in.
Ooh, button.
Push the button.
We're identifying corpses. Oh god.
Shit, that's a... Oh, that's a biovore wave. A spore mine wave. Keep
Yeah,
rolling,
I was
just
dealing
keep
with that
rolling.
a little bit. Hey, check out this random eyeball we found.
Maintenance grade Delta Mu 2839.
very interesting. I don't know how secure it is that the eyeball does not have to be part of a head.
I mean, that's how it works in real life. An iris scanner only scans irises. Retinal scanner, sorry, only scans retina. It doesn't check for anything else.
Typically, a dead person's retina has something funky going on.
It tends to glass over on the
computer. Understand?
I mean, it tends to glass over, but that's the lens, not the thing itself.
I figure if the lens is fucked, then it's going to be a bit harder to get a good scan.
Oh, for sure.
I suppose a good question would be, if somebody is wearing contact lenses, does it mess up their retina scan?
Oh, we're going in, apparently. I mean, I was still wanting to get some ammo back, but sure, we'll just go in.
That reactor must be destroyed.
What a cutscene.
Honor our brothers. Honor our chapter.
I fucking
It's
heard that one.
the opposite of the one campaign mission. It's like poetry, it rhymes.
Fuck! Are they synapse creatures? Or is there a... Yeah, they are. Fuck.
I miss being a sniper.
No. I took a hit and staggered out of it. Should have brought the flamer. Electrified
Oh,
floor.
what's happening?
I mean, to be fair, that shouldn't hurt us, or we're insulated.
Okay.
Can you get across to me?
Not without going across the floor.
Space Marines, it should be insulated. We shouldn't give a shit. Shoot the thing above you? Or do we want that on, I guess?
Okay.
Mate, you're not going to get me stood in all that. What are you doing? Stop trying to get me if you're stood in all that. Fucking idiot. That was such a waste of his health.
I've had enough of you.
One down.
Give me this. I feel like that was slightly unnecessary, half of that kill animation. Excuse me, I dodged you.
He disagrees. He heal.
Did it heal?
Any second, get ready to tap it. Now, go, go, go.
Oh, give me your foot.
Got your toes.
Apex tyranny suppressed. Now engage the console.
How do I emote again? It's not V.
Left.
It's B.
Oh, I don't know what you're doing. You're on a keyboard and mouse. I ain't got a fucking clue.
What, you don't have a V button on your controller?
I have two buttons on the VAC. Do they count?
Maybe? Depends on how well you can pronounce it.
If you're saying VAC, then not very well. Wait, the other squads that we were sent in here to... we had an objective and it wasn't this. And we had to come all the way through here because the other two squads failed, and now we've just got a message saying that they're back on the ship. What the fuck were they doing?
Well, one of the squads was down to just one guy.
Yeah.
So he gets a pass.
That was Hecaton.
The other one, I have no idea.
That was Octavia's squad. They apparently went AFK.
I guess. Maybe when we do this and we're not being rushed by a random.
Oh, don't worry.
Find out.
I was listening to the dialogue. It didn't really explain. They were overrun and AFK and.
It might have been that we were both trying to get the security stuff down. They were doing the technical one. I don't know. I'm giving a lot of benefit of the doubt.
That one's done. I literally just threw a grenade in my own path because it was the only way I was going to survive that.
Nice. Hey, you made it though with half health.
Just one health.
Half
all you need.
health.
All you need, baby.
Yeah. Well, that's an interesting fail to load texture.
Oh, really?
The engine cowlings were just gone. I just saw the flames.
Right, let's have a look what's... Oh, I'm going to be honest, Droid. Of all the ways they could have done that, that is the absolute worst. That is god-awful. What they should have done was they should have had this... I mean, they've basically just allowed you to have two windows open in a single window. What they should have done is allowed you to stack two videos underneath each other, move the chat over to the right, so both chats are on the right, and that would then allow you to extend the videos over to the point of about here, which would mean you've got two 720p video windows, ish, be less than that, and then two chats. That would have been so much better. That is the stupidest way of doing that. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, if you had... If you had another chat there...
He's getting the paint tools out.
And then a window there. Me. And then a window there for HUDs. You've actually got room for something else here. You know, the viewer in the info for streamer 1. And then streamer 2. That's all they needed to do. That's... Ooh. No, I'm wondering why I can't see my microphone gain. And it's because when I press this screenshot mode, it utterly freezes the screen. So of course I can't see the gain because nothing's moving. I panicked for a second. I thought OBS had crashed. Yeah, that is utterly ridiculous. I mean, to show it in a different way, if they had it... That's it. That's all they needed to do. A 4-way split. And then the more streams you have, the further that subdivides. So let's say you've got 3 streams. Now I've got... Oh, shit. So you got freehand that down there. That splits into there. And then you've got stream 1. Stream 2. Stream 3. It literally automatically subdivides into that method on its own. And I'm assuming that this is a Chrome split. This isn't a Twitch integration. I'm assuming this is to do with Chrome's... In fact, I know it is because it came up on my work computer the other day. So I know it is. This is Chrome, not Twitch. I'll show you what I do. There. First of all, I use Power Toys. So, straight away, I can subdivide my screen however the fuck I want. I have my own custom setups for it. While moving a window around, you hold shift, and it'll go to full screen within a section. Or you can drag it across multiple sections, or even all sections if you wanted to. Make it do whatever you want. And then with Chatterino, I can just subdivide that into however many I want. If I wanted to add my own stream into there. And, boom, now we're on 3 chats. So that goes there. And then I can pop out a stream and have it there. And I can pop out a stream and have it there. There you go. That's how you do it sensibly. Any other way is absolutely asinine, as far as I'm concerned. It's why sometimes, if you look, you see me bringing this. You can see me bringing a little Chrome window in over here. It's because the window is too big, and I'm trying to get it to activate on 2 subsections at once, and it's just coming into the other screen. I don't do sensible, I'm not at work. That is utterly valid. Utterly valid. Operations. Complete Wrath of Espandor once. I should have probably claimed that, shouldn't I? Oh. Going on Titus's story, actually. What have I got left?
You gotta smash your head against a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I was just like, because I did it on my first run through, my first and only playthrough, getting the achievement for only hitting 1. Because why would you smash into that many things?
Yeah. I did the same thing when my friends and I were playing it. Later on, they got it after me. I went through the campaign with them, and that's when I did it.
Yep. Right. I don't think I got a level up there, but let's go look. Hey, Krem. How's it going? I definitely didn't get a level up because I didn't use my Pyre Blaster for most of that, because we needed the range. What's my backup?
Yeah.
Set? Oh, the Heavy Plasma Incinerator. Yeah. Have you seen the hero weapon for the Plasma Incinerator?
No.
Where's the perk for?
How do I get to the hero stuff?
You unlock them through operations.
Wait, siege mode? You can unlock it now?
I believe so. Some of the first ones you could. I think there's more in stratagems than there is in siege, but I'm sure some of them are siege. You forget pop-out chat is the thing. That's not pop-out chat. That is a program called Chatterino. Yep, it says at the top there, Chatterino 2.5.4. It is an external chat client, and I will not use... I don't use OBSs, because it is absolutely fucking jank, and I don't know why anybody would. And I got pissed off with Twitches because it kept constantly disconnecting and reconnecting me on a VPN. So I switched straight into Chatterino. You're not ill for once, but still tired. You have turkey for Crimbo. And you didn't need a bank load. Nice. That's 3 good things. So while in heavy stance, i.e. while aiming down sight, you get an increased fire rate instead of charged shots. It is a rapid fire plasma cannon. And honestly, it is possibly my favourite weapon in the entire game.
I just saw that the sniper rifle reloads a bullet every time you get a headshot.
Yep.
I need it.
How have I just changed that?
Cue SpongeBob meme.
Right. I am good to go again. Yes, so I can't remember how you get to the buy shit screen.
Either try and buy something that you don't have the stuff for, or you talk to the dude that you exchange your stuff for.
That's
Little
right.
tech priest on the right side over here.
There's another guy. I forgot they'd added in guy number 2. Have they added in any new weapon? Oh, here we go. I don't think we had a Death's Grasp. Performing a finisher marks a nearby Majoris level or higher enemy for Gunstrike. Shit! I perform a finisher and Tyranid warriors become gunstrikeable. And the damage does 200%. It's a swing fist rather than a charge. Yeah, I'm down for that. Perfect parry window increases by 50%. After a gun strike, the weapon is completely cooled. I don't remember that being a thing either. The Chains of Duty is a new one for me. Best. Shooting an enemy with the Elite Scream status stops it from calling for reinforcements, and headshots kill in one shot. Oh, that's really good. That's just a heavy bolt pistol. Okay, I want all of these now. They've actually put some really good shit on this.
Well, we need to do some stratagems and maybe sieges. I can't tell. I'm not host.
It's definitely stratagems. I know you can get everything through stratagem. Happy to do. But siege mode is the best mode. It's just the best.
It's so fun.
What having a rapid fire plasma cannon and watching a Hellbrute appear and then just disappear again. Beautiful. Just so beautiful. Oh, hi! Bye then. Right, okay.
I just love being a sniper and one of the... What's the Terminus flying Tyranid?
There's Zoanthropes. The psychic one.
Yeah, it's like you got like a Zoanthrope and a Coanthrope or something.
Oh, a Neurothrope.
That's it, Neurothrope. That thing I can kill in 4 shots with the sniper.
Jesus. Right, normal weekly tasks. So we'll crack this one out first. Oh, it only just reset apparently 6 hours ago. Medicae stims also heal squad within 5 meters. Health is passively restored at a slow rate, but no armor boosts are available, and all squad members only have 1 armor. So, overhealing is a thing, or easy healing is a thing, but we need to watch our armor badly.
Alright. Doable.
Rennie Bombergatter. We have 2 positive strats and 1 negative strat. I didn't even actually look which mission this was. Shit.
It's Obelisk.
Obelisk is Chaos, isn't it?
It's the... Yeah, it's Chaos.
We don't go Pyre against Chaos. We go Plasma Incinerator.
I should probably not be leveling a weapon as well.
Because otherwise a Hellbrute turns up and I burn it and it goes, could you not? And then hits me and I die. Yeah, I highly recommend Chatterino Droid. It is just the best.
I have the chance. I can do it. Yes.
Hey. See, I play Straben, so I feel like I never say for the Emperor. I just kneel violently. Praise, you know, because that's a Straben thing, right?
I'm afraid I don't actually know that.
Do you not listen to the dialogue between the characters?
No.
Okay.
Not very. I don't listen to it well enough that I can remember all the details.
In every mission, all the characters have unique dialogue, and there's also a set of generic dialogue as well. But one of them is, I think it's with the Vanguard. Oh no, the sniper maybe. And he basically says something like, "You have an amazingly high kill rate for someone who just throws lead down a line." And he goes,
"That's the sniper interaction."
Yeah. And he just replies with, "It's because I shut the fuck up." And then he like realizes what he's done and goes, "My accuracy, my battle focus would not be as good if you weren't marking targets for me, you know, prioritizing kind of thing." And he's like, "Oh, okay, so we are friends then, are we?" Yeah, it's such a cool dialogue exchange. Fuck you. Grenade at me, you prick.
I hate this mission.
I don't mind this one. Oh, we got 2 chaos.
It's fine. I will run up to them with a shotgun and a sword. Ow. It did not go well.
1 down.
I think 1 died, like, on impact between my grapple. Well,
look at his health.
Out of the way
look
early.
at his health chunking. Ready? Ooh, that
Christ.
one was big. Hope you enjoy that health, because you ain't gonna have it much longer.
Hello, sir.
That's why we love the plasma
Yeah,
incinerator.
That thing's crazy.
It's nuts. It is an absolute. It needs nerfing. It absolutely needs nerfing. Thanks for
We
waiting,
got
guys.
that out of the way.
Majoris, minoris,
Clearing the
motherfucker.
way.
There was something behind me there. I heard a growl. The only problem is I come in with maximum 80 shot. I have to really watch my ammo count.
Yeah.
I hope we find more disciples of the
2 more chaos.
That's a pretty strong balancing factor.
And this is, bear in mind, that's also with 2 additional ammo reserve buffs. One
From the perk tree?
One from a perk tree, one from the prestige. Every time I go to mark a chaos spawn, one of you dicks runs in my way.
It's our duty.
But you get additional damage on marked enemies.
And
Maybe it was my belly growling, probably. I have fed it nothing but monster energy drink.
go eat something after this mission. What are you doing?
To be fair, I had a bowl of cereals.
Okay. I shouldn't be talking. I had a Jamaican patty and several glasses of water. No skull.
Well,
Well, good luck that guy. Oh, he stopped.
just dissolved that guy's face.
You talk about needing to watch your ammo, and then you fire it like shots at individual dudes.
So there was 3 of them stood there, and I managed to shoot the one in the middle, the only one who wasn't praying. And it just amused me because the other 2 didn't die. So this guy just turned to jam all over his friends. There's one behind.
But we can probably just ignore them.
Not when it's chaos. Spawn, we can't.
I am low on ammo. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's my primary out. Oh, that's right. I also converted my secondary, my melter pistol. It only has 1 ammo per clip now, but does 3 times the damage per shot.
Oh, nice.
It's just. I
How much did it have by base?
It's the strongest weapon in the game. The melters are always the strongest single shot in the game, other than a fully charged plasma.
Well, no. How many shots did it have per mag?
Depends which version you've got, but it's between 3 and 5.
Long have the dead
Okay.
rested here. We must not allow them to be disturbed.
And I'm back to 80
I
shots.
just use a med stem.
Anybody want to carry that? I guess I'll take it. I forgot about this bit.
This is why I hate this mission.
And the melee guy never wants to take it, or if he does, he runs away with it.
Bring it with us.
I'd love to bring it with us.
It is as heavy as a mountain. I will be slowed, but I will carry it.
I don't really want to be grappling anyways.
Yeah. I also hate how there's like 4 different routes through this. But I am glad they got rid of the activate the terminals by running back and forth.
Oh, did they? Oh, thank God.
Well, I'm assuming they have. I haven't seen it in ages.
Make haste. The enemy seeks to disrupt the battlefield.
Sushi. I want sushi.
I'm just gonna keep going until we get a horde or
Yeah.
somewhere to put it. Hey, a horde.
No one's going to grab it.
Oh, I cannot parry.
Nope. You want me to take it? Because I can use my melter pistol quite effectively still.
I'm all good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I'd rather have you killing things from afar than have to have me running in and out because of my grapple.
It's been a while since I've seen the activate the terminal bullshit.
Medkit.
I'm full. I've got
I'm gonna
2.
go take it. You've got 2?
Yeah, there was one right at the start which I picked up because nobody wanted it, and then there was one just as we entered this zone that I targeted and everyone just walked straight past. So I took them both. Ah, no, it is still here. Jinxed it.
Oh no, this is the servo skull. Not the terminals. Yeah, let's go check the right side.
We got a sorcerer.
By the way.
We got a sorcerer.
Servitors and servo skulls roamed this tomb. I am receiving needed the access code. Don't venture far from the light.
Ah. Kind of didn't think grenades would go through my conversion field. I think the sorcerer's pretty much fucked. Tag him. Oh, you're like all the way outside the arena, right?
I'm fine.
Got him. I couldn't even see the guy. I just blind fired at his general direction.
The door will not open without the access code. Something in the light cleanses the corruption.
Fuck that guy. I will save you, dude. Face. Alright, back to this way.
Search for a servo. My faith will endure. Pain is temporary. Faith is eternal.
Faith is a turtle.
Do not go too far from the light, brothers.
Here I'm here. We've got 2 Zinchians behind us, Thousand Suns. Get down, dick.
Ow, he kicked me.
They've got a new move. How have you been doing that?
Okay, we're all here again.
Right, I got it. Crystal Chronicles. Ooh. Build routine 721 initiated.
Acknowledged. I will communicate the proper hymn.
And now they're
Stop
jammed.
laughing. You have nothing to laugh about, these
Right.
people. Ow.
Oh, that's a heal. Ow. I am getting paggered.
We must remain by the light. The darkness seeks to rot me from the inside.
I don't know what was hitting there.
Hymn transmission in progress.
What happens if I do for the Emperor while I'm holding this?
You just do for the
Oh, it deletes it. Okay. I was kind of hoping he'd still be holding it.
That'd be cool.
I'll take one of those.
That's fine, guys. Heavy doesn't need ammo. Rule number 1, melee gets priority on
I have the
heals.
same amount of ammo
Rule
as
number
you.
2, heavy gets priority on ammo. Now, to be fair, I play my heavy very, very close range aggressive, so it doesn't really bother me that much. Anyone need a medicate?
Stim supplies here.
I do.
No. I said no. I turned around, I thought that brazier was a a guardsman about to shoot it.
This battle will live on in the annals of the chapter. Let us make haste to join the
That went
invincible victory.
much better, and I dropped far less frames. I don't know what it was about that mission, but I used to always drop like half my frames.
It's just so much fun. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh, missed him. Sorcerer.
That's the boss.
Oh, that, yeah, okay. I forgot which mission we're on. I thought we were on obelisks.
Yeah, we are on Obelisk.
Woohoo. Okay. Talk shit, get smacked, basically. I mid-air shot him with my plasma incinerator and then ground pounded behind him, and he just punted me to the ground like, dude, shut the fuck. Oh, the first time I did this, I didn't know what I was doing, and I had to be the one who worked it out, because the other two randoms wouldn't. Every time I stopped, they stepped on, because I think they thought it was going to stop automatically. So I had to go round it 5 times before I was like, seriously, you need to fucking get off and just let me do it.
Yeah, when I first did this, I also wasn't aware that it would stop. That like we had to stop. So it went around one time, and then I was like, "Oh shit!"
Stop. I mean, the fact that it actually literally tells you the land is aligned and you can just get off, but people don't pay attention to the dialogue. Rule number 3 is for the Emperor. Where's the rotation?
Oh, here it is.
Interesting.
Deanch is a weirdo.
We've got incoming. Where was that?
He was on the spinning platform. Oh shit! We went on. Okay, we're good. It went backwards.
Yeah, you can go about 5-10% past it. It's really generous.
Nice. Crush that eyeball.
Actually, I was gonna say, do we actually need one here? But no, it's different, isn't it?
Bring down the shields. What are these foul eyes?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't have shit all for dealing with those, except for this one that's right next to
yeah,
me.
because they seem to have been very, very close today.
We love kicking people in the face. Whoa. No.
All eyes.
How can I switch to the longer range thing?
I stood in that guy's flamethrower, and he couldn't do enough damage to actually out-damage my self-heal. Where's he gone? Oh, that ain't him.
Well, that's him dead.
No, that was one of his minis.
Is it a
Nope,
mini?
now he's dead.
Where's him?
It was, no, you're right, it was him. It's... Keep me covered, guys. Mission complete.
That was incredibly painless.
That mission's easy. A mission is genuinely easy, unless a Hellbrute turns up. But because the Hellbrute that turned up was early, and I had my plasma incinerator, what's it gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, this entire build is
Every time
anti-chaos.
before I would drop massive frames, and I don't know why.
I mean, it was not great optimization when it first dropped, to be fair.
I guess they just optimized it better finally.
Yeah. Royd, are you going to be joining us? Now, you said you were having a bite to eat and you probably weren't coming in chat.
I think I can afford one of my heroic weapons now. Yes, I can afford one.
Most kills, most special kills, most range damage. Yep. Yeah, I know that tracks.
Low heavy pistol.
I mean, to be fair, you're a mod anyway. You could just jump in the chat if you do want. Bring you in.
Boo.
Like that.
I am in. I was just playing around with the flares for the armor.
Yep.
So I'm already in game. Just don't know where to go from here on.
Well, I shall invite you.
Whoops! I accidentally switched to heavy.
Pick this guy.
Poor bastard.
You vote
Or
kick. You
Renee Baumgartner.
You need to vote. You need to. You need to vote
Oh,
kick Renee.
How do I do this?
I've no idea. You're on a PC.
I think it's Control Alt Delete.
Yeah. Just, if you press Windows E, go to the top, type
There we go.
and type percentage system32%, and then enter, and then
and
then
I
Control
need to
A,
delete that.
and then delete.
I don't know that I have enough RAM for that.
Oh, that's right. You
Where can I download more?
You can always download more RAM.
Oh god. You know, you can actually buy RAM on AliExpress.
Odd.
they'll just mail it to you as well. It's just I don't understand why people keep falling for that, but it's fine. Ooh,
My favourite
season
one is, it started years ago, but it's still going on now. But this is genuinely the reason why Samsung flagship phones don't have an SD card slot. You joined and then left, apparently. So people were going on like AliExpress or Alibaba and all that kind of stuff, and buying, a terabyte SD cards for £4. And of course, it was just a 2 gig memory card that had been system spoofed to show as a terabyte. So people were phoning up and saying, I've just bought this terabyte card and it's only showing up as 2 gig. Samsung like, well, what the fuck do you want us to do about it? Why have you left the game again? What's going on there?
I just accept the invitation and then it just kills it.
Let me drop back to title screen.
Or I should just like restart the game, see if that will change anything.
Yeah, give it a restart and we'll rehost. But yeah, so and then they're like, oh, and my data transfers are ridiculously slow. I'm taking a picture and it's taking over a minute to save it to the memory card. You've bought a cheap ass memory card from China, made of Chinesium. Like, so genuinely, Samsung to stop that happening. My phone does not have an SD card slot because of those people.
What a pain.
It's ridiculous.
Yes, I do agree with that. It is. People just think that old tech is equal.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder if there's been a hotfix. I'm going to quit out and back in. See if that. I wonder if there's been a hotfix patch, and we just need to reboot the game to get it back in.
I did have a update, but I think that was due to the new driver. So.
Well, when was the last time you played it before today?
Oh, it's been a while.
So that was probably the new patch then, rather than a minor update. But you might have had it install something. Don't. Fine.
There was also, I updated 4 minutes before I joined you.
Yeah, but if the last update was 4 minutes after we started our first mission, that's irrelevant.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I booted up the game after you guys already joined, so.
It's worth just checking. I mean, if you don't reboot the game and I can join and Droid can join, but you can't, we know that's what's happened.
It's too late. I've already rebooted. Now we're testing multiple things at once, and we'll never know.
Honestly, when I have learned to just count your blessings with games. I grew up in the era of LAN parties and port forwarding and Hamachi and Game Ranger. I am just happy things work.
Needing like 2 hours just to get a network up and running and not understanding why it's working now and didn't work like the past 2 hours. I know.
It's genuinely...
I mean, port forwarding has also gotten worse.
Port forwarding has become less common, and so when you do it, it's worse, because you no longer have it built into your muscle memory anymore. But, as I have full control over my network... You also can't
just log into your router anymore.
Oh, yes, I can. I deliberately buy routers that you can do that.
Every time I get... I switch providers or change plans or whatever, they're like, okay, here's a new router, and I have to send my old one back because I'm renting it for free, and I'm not allowed to log into it. I have to use their bullshit app that asks me to log into another app.
You know what I say to that? In the UK, they cannot force you to use specific hardware for a service they are providing. They must give you alternatives. And so the router I bought is perfectly compatible with every network. They will certainly feature lock it and say, oh, you can't do this and you can't do that, which I say, your features suck, my router's is better. I have a router and 2 switches in this house. I have 3 separate networks running, one downstairs, one upstairs, one private. It is...
That's a bit much.
It's not, though, because the house itself is so old that it genuinely interferes with signal. The signal from downstairs is sporadic upstairs. So I run a Netgear switch, which has a wireless access point. And for my job, I need security.
That's like metal fragments or something in it.
It's old. It's just old. a lot of old British houses are, we joke and say they're lead-lined.
You might not be wrong.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, some stone is actually lined with a lot of like trace metals, so it could easily be that.
Who's this guy who's just joined? Get out of here. Are you Kagancho?
It's me.
I haven't joined
Yeah,
anything.
vote Kit Kagancho. I don't know how he's joined in. Get out of here, you! Sorry. I mean, sorry if you're in the chat. We have a preset group. But yeah, so I set up a network upstairs just so that I've got full coverage. And I set up a second network around me just for my work computer, so that it is specifically for my work. So I have 3 networks.
Yes. Well, I do understand, like private work and a private network. That kind of makes sense. Yeah.
Invite
I'm
has
too
been
lazy
sent.
to set us anything like that up.
No, straight
Is
back
it
out
this
again.
time?
You have completed the story, right?
I don't think that matters.
You're trying to join a squad with enabled crossplay. However, I've
Crossplay,
disabled it?
right? Okay.
When?
Don Goku, thank you very much
don't
for the raid.
remember, like disabling that. So where is that?
Well,
Is it interface accessibility?
it's probably going to be in game.
I'm not seeing it on game.
Crossplay.
Have you not linked your Epic account?
It's under game, right at the very bottom. It's the last option in game.
Ah, there it is.
It's grayed out though.
Coming in,
Only available in main menu.
Yeah, you've just got to drop back.
Okay.
Got to run. Yeah, no, feel free, Don. Thank you very much for the raid. Thanks for trusting me with your community, and enjoy your raid and run. Go get some food, and yeah, go enjoy some Space Marine. We're
Did you call them Gong Dong?
Don Goku. If I did call them Gong Don, then I apologize. I am a bad person. Terrible, terrible stream.
It's just that you mispronounced it and accidentally said their name backwards and then forwards.
Gokudon.
No.
That sounds like food though.
Yeah.
At least to me.
Is it?
No, that does sound like.
Yeah.
It does sound like food.
It sounds like a soup
Right.
with dumplings in it.
Yeah. With dumplings.
Yeah. No.
I
mean, we're basically just so this very nice person has raided into me for the first time, and we're now sat here taking the piss out of his name. But you know.
I mean, let's be
We're
honest
not.
here. His
We're
name
not.
is no worse than ours.
We're taking the piss out of me for possibly mispronouncing it, and the fact that we like your name. It's a cool name.
It is. It is. Honestly, I'm a Dragon Ball fan. I love the series, like the original one. Not even the Z or anything after that. Like the original Dragon Ball series, amazing stuff.
Yep. Not gonna lie, I am a baller myself.
I like that way of
We
phrasing,
we like Namek Space Dad. He's great. We love Chomper because he has a Vuvuzela. I love that that's canon. It's not that he was asking if anybody, like in the first tournament, it's not that he was asking if anybody had a Vuvuzela. He was telling his assistant to bring him his Vuvuzela. I love that that's canon.
Oh man, I love that series
And the fact
so
that obviously it's Japanese, so they can't quite pronounce their L's, their R's, the V's, and the B's. So he calls it a Bubuzela. I love it. Chomper for the win. Also, Yamcha was there.
Yes. I tend to feel sorry for him, even though he's a bandit. But yeah, he's one of the more normal ones out of all of them.
Enough time to turn that off and get you in. Yeah.
Work now?
Yeah,
Nice.
We did it.
Straight away. I get a plus-minus whenever you join and leave, so it's pretty quick, responsive at least. We'll go through and do that mission again, because that's a weekly and it gives Droid 150.
Nice. I'm pretty much a beginner at this game. I think this is going to be the first time I've actually played this multiplayer. So.
Oh, really? We're going to need to drop you down.
Really?
We're really going to need to drop this difficulty down then.
Yeah.
Right, let's...
Sorry, guys.
No. What that means is I can go play with one of my lower levels. That's all that means.
Yes.
Yeah, we do not take you in on strength.
Select.
Oh no, stratagems are set difficulties, aren't they? They're all.
Yes. It's the same difficulties as Siege.
Uh,
Typically, I'd say 10 is the minimum difficulty for Siege. So
yeah. Right. Well, let's do a threat average then, because we can carry him through an average. Oh no, you know what? Well, early Siege is quite. No, I'll tell you what. You know what we should do? If this is his first time through multiplayer, we should run him through the missions. Because there is a narrative and there is a story. We should do it that way.
Ooh, I like stories.
So I'll drop it down to difficulty 2. And if we get through a mission without anybody going down, we'll increase the difficulty.
Nice.
As it is your first multiplayer, you get to pick the class first. I will happily pick around you. I have like 4 I can play at the moment.
It's been such a while since I last played. I'll just go with Bulwark. I've got it selected right now.
Nice. You're going heavy, I guess?
yeah.
I will go to... I could do with leveling up both my power sword and my heavy bolt rifle. I'll go... Oh, that's a combat dagger. Power sword. Damn.
Aw.
Vanguard?
I do feel like tactical is pretty underrated. They're pretty amazing.
Tacticals are there's a reason they're the most common unit in an army. Because they're good.
Yes.
I have...
Pretty much the backbone.
Yeah, you train to be a tactical marine and then specialize. It's why I think the Space Wolves do it right. Because they don't... well,
the Space Wolves are just like, if you're good enough to join us, you're good enough to be rank and file. If you're good enough to be rank and file, charge!
No, not at all.
If you then end up to live up,
so the way...
entire hype...
The way that standard marine recruitment goes is you become an initiate. You become a novite, which is just a dude in a cape, and you run around as a menial serf on the ship. When a
scout is the next step, right?
Yeah, when squads fall below strength, they'll promote from the scouts to the tactical, and they'll promote from the novite to initiated scouts. So you have to become a stealth specialist before you become a general combat, which is just backwards. Why would you have your untrained guys on stealth missions?
Yes.
I never understood that.
And then become like heavies or something like that.
Yeah. So then from there they go tactical, and then from tactical they go to either the Devastators, the Pilots, Heck Marine, Librarius, all that kind of stuff.
And it's even worse when you're considering like the Space Wolves, who are like, warriors born.
Yeah. So the way the Vlaka Frederica do it is you basically get recruited from just being a dude on the Nordic Isles kind of thing. They'll put you through 3 years of training, just again as a normal dude, and it's basically a case of, oh no, my friend died. Okay, he wasn't good enough. Move on with your life.
For a Space Marine, 3 years is not that much.
No, not a lot at all. There's genuinely in one
it's
of
a very concentrated 3 years.
Yeah, in one of the Ragnar Blackmane books, one of his friends just has a troll just comes out of the nowhere in the middle of the night, picks him up, bites his head off, and they're all like, we need to get a raiding party together. And he's like, commander's like, why? Well, so we can go and kill the troll that did it. He's like, why? It did us a favor.
Why?
They just have no fucks at all to give. It's insane.
I mean, we're talking about the same faction that birthed like the Imperial Legion, so
yeah.
Them not caring about life is not weird. So that's that one.
So then they go to the Fang, and they go through another couple of months of on-site training, essentially, while they undergo their initial augmentations. And then just before they get their gene seed implanted, they're just thrown into the wild. It's like, okay, we're going to drop you off in the wild. If you can make it back to base, you're in. And to which the question is, what happens if we don't make it back to base? And they reply, we don't know. We don't care. You know, do what you fucking want. We're not going to come out and get you. You're done, kind of thing.
I mean, we're still talking about like Marines, right?
This is just Space Wolves. This is like a Fenrica.
This is blowing my mind, so I went down.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's a mission one. I got it.
So they've got like their black skin and everything, like all the upgrades.
No, they've got most of the initial chemical upgrades, none of the surgery.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because I was thinking if they've got like the gene seed, they're
No,
gonna be
no, they would not waste a gene seed like that. So then, if you make it home,
If they put the gene seed in, they'd know what would happen because
Yeah.
they would have to go get it.
Yes, I was gonna say.
so if you make it home from that, you're then in. You are now a blood claw. That's it. You're what's known as a baseborn blood claw, which means you're technically of rank, but you haven't been assigned to a great company. Yep. So you are a marine, but you're not part of the chapter. You'll generally go on peacekeeping missions around, supply runs. You'll learn a little bit of how the ships work and weapon training and stuff like that. But essentially, you're given a bolt pistol and a chainsaw and told to crack on with it. That's all you're given. So then you join when companies need refilling, they'll come back to Fenris and they'll pick up some blood claws. And that's it. You are now officially a space wolf.
Okay.
When you've survived 10 years of combat as a space wolf, as a blood claw, you get promoted to Grey Fang, who are the tactical. And then from tactical marine, you go into your specializations, one of which can be sniper and scout. So weirdly, the space wolf scouts are the best in the Imperium just by default, because they're the elites, not the initiates.
Yes.
Ooh,
Which is, like you said,
droid, come to me, come to me. Ah, hello. Yeah, grab that relic. If you go down, it'll bring you back up automatically. Don't use it until it uses it automatically, eventually. Otherwise, if you go down and we revive you, you get that little symbol next to your name. But if you go down and that revives you, it clears that symbol.
It clears it even.
It clears
so
it.
It's not like it doesn't even proc it. It just like clears it.
Yep.
Oh, that's amazing.
So if you go down and use it, you get back up. If you go down, get revived, go down and use it, you get your get back up back again. You get an extra thing before instant death back.
Oh, cool.
Really worth
Thanks.
it. But yeah, that's.
Also, is it just me or does like carrot remind you of a Gundam with that like paint scheme?
A what?
A little bit.
Yeah. I couldn't help like seeing let's see it in the cutscene earlier. Like I was like, that's Gundam. That just screams Gundam to me.
I'm going to take one of those ammo boxes, but there's another one if anyone needs it.
I haven't used enough ammo.
I just went with the Armco color scheme, which is the color scheme I've used for every game, even before I was in Armco.
I ran a competition years ago for a free copy of Halo Master Chief Collection that we'd had provided, and the competition was basically design an Armco League. And I think it was Bard who won it, and I went and found a picture of a Space Marine and fully photoshopped it up in the Armco colours. Even to the point of the helm is half coloured, based on what your role is. So orange gets an orange half helm, leaders get a green half helm, that kind of thing. But that's weirdly, it wasn't me who designed it, but it was me who put together the design for the Armco Legion. Do a Krem level carry. It's fine. Ow. Spanked my ass. Oh, you're all good. Why we went low level. So you see how that got you back up automatically?
Yes.
And now your debuff's gone. So if you go down again, you won't auto die until you then go down a second. So you basically get an extra. Yeah.
Nice.
It's a free usage essentially. And it always bothers me when people grab that and don't know it because they just go down and pop it. Dude, such a waste. Oh, that is a hell of a swarm. That's just warriors. That is just warriors.
Well, this is why we have big guns and big swords.
I really can't remember the combo timings on the dagger. It's been so long.
I tend to just hit whatever button whenever.
Oh,
with
it's
the dagger.
It's not the button. It's the if you don't get the timings right, you actually lose damage.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, because if you don't get the timings right, then your next attack is so you're losing DPS by not hitting perfect timing.
Oh, it's like the sword and shield in Monster Hunter.
Behind you, droid. Behind you, droid. I mean, to be fair, that's the same on every weapon. But because the dagger attacks so quickly... I mean, it was good. Firebolt, because the dagger attacks so quickly, you notice it more, and thus lose more. Happening much.
Ow. Hate Biowars.
Yep.
Red.
It's red. Just red.
World is red. Oh, I thought it hit execute, but he executed me. Thank you.
It's happened to me a couple times today. I'll try and execute something and somebody else will just take it.
Well, no, more like the one I tried to executed me for some reason.
Alright, it's because somebody else. It's because Katie started executing it.
No,
You
no.
just hit the button before
What he's
you?
saying is the one who he thought he was going to execute wasn't ready for execute, and so hit him instead.
I think.
It gave me the button prompt, but it didn't trigger.
So what I think
did,
happened
Steve.
there is it gave you the button prompt. Somebody else hit the button earlier, took the animation, and then thinking you were getting the animation because the button prompt disappeared, you just sat there. Happens to me all the time, and then I get hit by something and I go, what?
As a heavy, what I learned to do was as an assault, what I learned to do was tap the execute, but then act as always just instantly react as if it hasn't triggered. So execute, roll, roll, roll kind of thing. And if you roll, you're away. If you don't, cool, you're executing. It's especially when the netcode first was dropped for this and it was jank as all fuck.
Yes.
Droid, you can take that med kit if you want. There's also
Should probably go and get some ammo.
temporarily increases melee damage and knockback immunity. I've never seen this before.
Whoa, that is new.
Reliquary?
Yep, I'm right with that.
Ammunition cache here.
If it's melee damage, that's the bulwark.
Certainly not me.
There we go. Ammo, because I'm totally out.
I have the codes, brother.
Oh shit, I got it on first pull. Nice.
The demolition codes are secure.
Oh, nice.
A pad! What are you all doing? Give me my execute, you fucker! Oh, I've lost all my health. because it wouldn't give me my gun strike. Kept getting tapped out of it. So, story.
Take that, execute.
Story, I've already got it. And an armor pad, actually. So, story so far. Oh, my fault. I just instantly took it without thinking. Story so far. We've got to go and intercept the Tyranid swarm. We're trying to get to a Promethium refinery in order to turn it on and go, barbecue time.
Yes, we are acting as a distraction for Titus in the main story, while he goes and gets the, he's getting something from the facility so he can convince the Mechanicus leader to get off planet.
Yeah. Biosample or crap, I can't.
I think he's trying to transfer data from a facility that's been taken over, and it's slow because they're on Wi-Fi or something.
It's slow because Imperium.
They're never really fast, to be honest.
I think it is a lot of data, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, it's his entire work. This is the bit of this level I don't like, because you feel like you should be able to just go straight there. But you've got to go all the way around.
I find this map really confusing. Have I played this map? I play it solo.
Yeah, if you've not played multiplayer, no, this isn't part of the single player campaign. Ooh, hello, Mr.
This happens
Explosive.
alongside it, and you can go out of the single player campaign to do this mission as soon as you unlock it.
Well, to be fair, this one you can actually do prior, but as soon as you click on it, it goes, warning, this contains spoilers for the main campaign. Miss me. Miss me.
There's 2 med stims here. I'm taking one.
Yeah, feel free. I'm not in line of sight of that. Can anyone grab it?
I just hit it with a big gun.
Nice. Oh, I missed. It went past them. God damn it.
Skill issue. If only you had that one perk.
Yep, if only I did.
You got something for that?
Nope.
Zoanthropes.
Yep, 2 of them tagged.
Come on, don't stun like me. You die. Thank you.
I'd love to fight the Zoanthropes, but I'm being attacked by a million whip dudes.
Ah, just didn't stop the calling.
There we go. Shield swap.
I'll be honest, mate, jumping defensively towards a plasma canister, not your best move. God, this game's so fucking cinematic.
Zoanthropes down. At least
Already on
one
it.
of them is.
You got that? Cool.
Well, they pulled that off.
I got it.
One thing I loved about the first Space Marine, it made you feel chunky. You know, you felt heavy.
Yes. Yes.
Until you play it on the highest difficulty.
I beat that game on Legendary. I don't give a shit. I think I'm going down
I
here.
did too, but I spent a lot of that time having to do executions.
It's more like the movement feels like heavy.
Ah! I tapped it and he tapped me at the same time. We literally... I put him into execute and he hit me and brought himself out of execute at the same time. Did you know they have an anti-execute? If they kill you, they come out of it? Sorry, gun strike, not execute.
Ouch. How do I...
Ah, interesting.
And you get to me.
Parry.
not at the moment, no.
Oh,
I can now, though.
let's see if I can do anything.
Or dodge, dodge, dodge. Ooh, that tree saved your ass. Right, literally. Thank you, brother.
Sometimes trees are nice.
God, alright, I'm getting that kill before it gets up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Give me your face. That was a mess.
Yeah, that went badly on about 7 fronts there.
Would have thought having 0 perks between the 3 of us makes this game hard.
Well, it also makes it interesting. Droid, select one of these. It'll allow you to change your preset loadouts, but selecting the same one you have is also a full ammo regen.
Cool. I'll just go same weapons.
Dem's here.
Grab that Medicaid. Mind if I take the other?
Grab it.
Heavy, I figure, mainly stays back, so... Does it not bother you that every single keypad in this entire game is the same 3-button code to open?
Yeah, it's always 422.
Which is interesting, because you press 2 twice on different buttons.
Exactly. And 4 is on button 6. That pad only counts to 4.
Ooh, I actually got the time right. Nice.
It's so weird looking at you and going, how are you the same class as me? Oh, you're not, you're a heavy, you've just picked the shit gun.
It was the first one on the list.
I deliberately didn't do it on the heavy because I can do it on the tactical. Like, the heavy has 3 guns that nobody else can. So, I'm gonna level those guns.
I'm not a huge fan of heavy gameplay, but I gotta do this eventually.
Heavy gameplay is so much fun. I've got normal gun, I've got zoom in gun, and then I've got double zoom in gun. It's so much fun.
You get to play the Gundam Heavy Arms, which is fun.
It's the old adage. The heavy bolter used to have a, you know, when demotivational memes were a thing. There's black border around a picture with a quote under it.
Yeah.
And the one for the heavy bolter was, heavy bolter, I've got a bullet with your name on it, and I'm going to keep firing until I find out which one it is. But I mean, what doesn't say that if it's just the coolest weapon? Oh shit! Hang on, I'm out of it. There we go. It's a fully automatic Gatling rocket, self-propelled grenade launcher.
What?
So anything that has bolt in the name, it fires fragmentation rounds. That is a self-propelled frag grenade with armor-piercing tips.
Yes.
Which means that a heavy gun is a rapid fire. Shit, didn't get it. Is a rapid fire grenade launcher. Which core jammed? I got it. And what's not to love about a rapid fire self-propelled grenade launcher?
Oh, if it explodes too close to you.
I've got armor. It's fine.
That means that you didn't fire far enough.
Well,
that's on you, not the gun.
To be fair, they also have a minimum activation distance, which I've seen used to a great effect in many of the books, where they put the barrel directly into somebody's body and then fire it so the bullet passes through 2 people, embedding in the 3rd before then exploding.
Yes.
Good job stopping that guy.
Yeah, it was fucking close as well.
There's a couple of like cinematics where you see stuff like that as well.
Yeah. Just so much fun. Like it's the old argument about, you know, who would win in a fight, Star Wars or Star Trek. It always spans out to the other sci-fis. And other than the fact that Warhammer is the slowest planet-to-planet transport in the entirety of sci-fi, genuinely, there's not much in sci-fi could stand up to it. A Nova cannon on board a ship could probably one-shot a Borg cube. It might have a bit of trouble against a tactical, sure. But standard frigates carry Nova cannons. They aren't even our big gun.
Yeah, the Warhammer is such a ridiculous universe that took Rule of Cool to an insane level that a lot of other universes can't keep up because they try to be grounded in one way or another. Meanwhile, Warhammer decides to ground off of itself.
Yeah.
I mean, it spread heroic skill to everything, like literally everything.
Not the Imperial Guard.
Like characters, weapons as well. I mean,
yeah, not Imperial Guard.
I mean, they've got portable flashlights.
I still have like a weak soft spot for the Imperial Guard. They're just like the plucky, like red coats, red shirts, right? They're always fucked, and they still keep on going.
There's a joke, I think it's in one of the Caiaphas Cain books, and he says, you can't win every fight unless you're the Imperium. Because there's just too many of them.
For now.
I find there's so few universes where humans are the ones that, like, typically in the quantity versus
there's a lot of
quantity
noise
versus
around me.
Quality thing. Humans typically go for quality. Ow! I failed that.
I think I'm going down again.
I'm going down.
No, I've got.
Garrett is down though. Go save him.
Yeah.
I've got 2 warriors on me and a load of grunts, and I would have fucking licked it. Awesome. I'm going out, boys.
Yeah, that's what killed me.
Thank you. Switch to plasma pistol. Get some armor back.
Oh yeah, I can spectate you instead of having to watch through the stream.
Which is more fun. Doing hero roll after hero roll. Pathetic tyranny.
Woo!
I am
Give me the
2, 1, 5.
Roy, you back up.
Hello.
You got an MVP. And a horde.
Ah!
Shaky.
While the enemies, the Emperor, still draw breath, there can be no respite.
Oh. Ah!
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming.
I'm
Nope.
mashing buttons. It's gone. Ah!
Disgusting tyranny scum.
Go, get it, get the execute.
There we go. It's nice not having a, 4-minute or 3-minute respawn time.
I'm fucking knackered.
You're still alive though. That's impressive.
I'm back.
I literally was just dodging until the point where I could get a headshot on the a counter headshot on the warriors, because I knew when I did that would synapse spike all of the ones around it and give me enough executes to give me iframes to relax for a second and get me my armor back up to be able to fight. I was just dodging and I was just watching for the blue circles. That's all I was doing.
I can't get the timer right for blue circles yet.
Don't forget, we've got perks that give us an additional 25% window and shit like that. So, and also, if you're using a blocking weapon, do not try and go for the window. It is so tiny.
Oh, okay, that's probably it.
Yeah,
I've got a shield.
You've got blocking, fencing, and balance. Honestly, weirdly, I find balance the easiest one to hit.
And I also got the alcohol debuffs.
Oh, I did that on the wrong one. Oh, you dick! Who threw that grenade?
It wasn't me this time, I think.
I still have all 3.
Same.
Nope. All that, and I just couldn't. Basically, I went to execute a gaunt in the distance, and an explosion went off and completely messed up my timing, and I just never recovered it. That was great.
I completed an ordeal.
Oh, you got an ordeal for reviving. Nice. Please tell me that didn't say Carnifex.
No.
I didn't see any card effects.
We shouldn't have them at this level
I'm
anyway,
here.
but I heard my character. I'm sure they said Carnifex.
Who
I
wants
listen
that?
to your character. Ooh, is that something useful?
That's
That
a
is a
stim.
stim.
Yeah, grab that.
Okay, I will do that.
You can get rid of the instant death symbol, but you have to get up to full health,
Yeah.
and there's usually not a lot of med stims for doing that with.
Also, try and use your med stims when you've got white health bar, because it gives you the full amount of health from the stim plus the white. It doesn't take the white into it.
There's
Another stim.
another stim here.
Oh, 2 stims.
There may actually be 2 stims over here, yeah.
I am taking one.
There's actually 3 then, because there's 2 near droid and 2 near carrot. So I'll grab one, you grab another. Yeah, you keep yours at full where you can. In fact, do you want to pop? Is there a 3rd one over here? Yeah. Droid, do you want to pop one now, get back up a bit of health, and then go and grab that other one as well?
Oh, this is the perfect time for Iron Halo.
You're being stalked by some obnoxious fans.
Throwing a grenade over at you, droid.
Oh, I did 2. 2 grenades. That's better than 1, right?
Keep me covered. I've nearly
Yeah.
got this fuckers down. Nice. Right, now clear up. Oh shit, behind, warrior. Yours.
Got him. Thanks.
Got a little bit of armor left so I can cope. Whoa! I thought that was aimed at me. I nearly dodged into it. That's a venom cannon. Don't forget to restock.
I forgot I had a
before we go.
secondary.
I literally fired the final shot on that. I don't know if it killed it or not, but it died.
You killed it.
And then switched to my secondary because I was out of ammo. The last shot that killed it was my last shot of my primary.
Another stim. And armor boosts.
Yes.
Gathering supplies. All specs ready
I swear
for
there's a
scan.
data slate somewhere.
I seem to remember that there's a possibility of a servo skull spawning below us, but not necessarily a data slate.
That might be what I was thinking of.
I'm going to take one of the armor boosts of the stim. I'll take the armor.
We have arrived at
There's
Nozick's
another way,
facility.
so I'll grab
Run
Yeah, grab that.
distraction efforts as long as you can.
On my honor, I will ensure your mission is a success.
It's a big thing. What is it? I don't know.
Warrior.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
Ravener.
Ravener. Yep, I see it.
Objective.
Let's just leave.
Oh god.
Yeah, get on,
Like
get
those.
on the lift. Get on the lift.
Those are mean.
Nice break.
I did not break it.
I weren't even shooting, so it must have been you.
I'm pretty sure it still went through. It was a red symbol. It didn't have the cut through it.
There's no audio for the swarm. It'll give you a dan 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 when there's a swarm coming in. It didn't. I saw a white symbol and then no audio. So
Overconfidence is a disadvantage.
nice. You guys took the warrior. I dropped it and took the chaff. That was
Nice.
almost perfect. Watch out, there's usually a zoanthrope or something here. Bear in mind, we are on easy. Ooh, I thought I dodged that.
Not only did you deny him, you denied me my execute.
Good.
Thief.
All because of the plan. How can I steal something which is rightfully mine in the light of the Emperor?
You know what? Then this is my med stim.
That's true. I already have 2, so you can have it. You know, shit. Oh, well, don't go down. Don't drop. Don't
We
drop.
all already
Don't drop.
have. Oh, no. Oh,
Right, you need to move. If you've sorted your ammo and everything, we need to drop.
it's fine. It'll be all right.
Just refresh my ammo. That's all.
There's another armor boost there. Oh,
Grab it. Oh, can't. I'm still at max.
go. That means there's one for you, droid, because we're all full.
I am full.
I mean, carrot. Free stim if anyone needs it.
Supplies over here. Main swarm sighted.
use
We
all the
await your
help
signal,
we can get.
Captain.
Droid.
Again, we need
You
that.
want to be stood there where I've just marked.
Orbital scan estimates the bulk of
That's
the
where
swarm.
most of them are going to be coming in. But watch out, where you've just dropped from, they can come from there as well. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop a melter bomb down there. I love that swarm in the distance. It says interact with that, but you don't necessarily need to. It just turns on the Prometheum to burn them as they're arriving.
Location marked.
In order to get this blue interact button, you have to go to the side platform corresponding.
Enemies closing in.
On your ass. There you go.
Ignition. The bulk of the swarm is continuing along the protected path. Continue holding. Enemies
Drop in.
on their flank.
That.
They're dropping in from the middle.
Who wants to set the next fire trap?
Fucking whips!
Whips are nasty.
I forgot I had a plasma pistol and not a melter. That means my counter attacks can actually hit them.
Keep it up.
Brothers, they are almost over the wall. Switching to close assault.
Where did you throw that melta? Zoanthropes.
It's already down. It's already down. I already blew it. Kills 3 warriors.
Be ready for my mark.
Oh, nice. Luckily, it's just a single zoanthrope, it seems,
Yeah.
and not a pair.
I've done quite a lot of damage to it.
Changing magazine.
Oh, the splash
Oh,
on
I'm
that
having
plasma
issues.
got me a double execute. Nice. Go stand in the back now.
Ow. So rude.
Fresh munitions.
Oh, that wasn't aimed at me.
Should be it. We might get one more, but I think that's it. Didn't have any top waves, which is a bit. Go, blow that shit.
We're done.
Done. You're done.
Button time.
You're done. Whee!
Push.
There was an explosive
Hello.
barrel right
Oh.
underneath that group.
Much about this game, like how they display the swarms and all that.
And the fact that, other than the gargoyles, they're killable. Like, most of that shit in the background, you can hit. What? Yeah.
Move to
The line is they spawn where the fire is, and that's why they die. But they're not real until they touch that fire, and then instantly die.
It's kind of mean when you think about it. Right?
Yep.
You don't exist until you die.
Have you ever zoomed in on them? If you get a sniper rifle or a Lascar fusil, zoom in on them.
Oh,
They're worse than PS1 graphics.
that's impressive.
Terrible.
So we're basically talking about DOS graphics.
No, they're Final Fantasy VII polygons, essentially.
Ow. 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 Yeah, okay.
I don't even think they have 3D model. I'm pretty sure they're just like sprites.
No, they are 3D. You can tell on the carnifex.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's utter madness.
And that's my first multiplayer run done.
Ta-da!
And it only gets harder from here.
It usually does, doesn't it?
I mean, I always think that the Chaos missions are harder. The Tyranid ones are relatively straightforward. The Chaos ones, you're just getting swarmed from every side by people who can take you down as quick as you can.
Yes.
Yeah, and they're teleporting.
They can stun lock you. Let's see. Ooh, 1248. A extermination rank.
Alright.
Got
Perks.
XP for melee damage and items found.
Nice.
Woohoo. Let's see. Yeah, I got incapacitated at least 5 times. That was expected.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. You didn't go down full. I think Droid Carrot went down fully once, maybe.
Yes. I went down once and died to timer.
Primary weapon deals 10% more damage, but secondary deals. Perfect time parry, block, or dodge. You deal 10% more melee and gun strike. I've just gone down 10% damage on my secondary, which I only use for gun strike, and then gone back up 10% damage for gun strikes.
Win-win.
Yeah, that's pretty much a null thumb game there, isn't it? Right, I am going to take a quick BRB, and I shall be back in a moment. Talk amongst yourselves.
We'll take that moment to get a drink as well. But I have a headset that can move around with me.
Ooh, well done.
And restore the natural world. We lead crucial projects to protect precious wildlife and their homes. We identify new solutions to stop food production destroying our forests.
Well, we can respond to that and say things we're not meant to.
To demand change across the world. We transform business through
That's what we're here for.
partnerships to put sustainability first.
Your weapon has a
We
perk
challenge
available for
governments
precious.
to put
Switch
nature
between weapon
and
rarities
climate
and
at the
weapon
heart
perks
of
here.
all
Okay,
decision
nice.
making. We drive world-leading research to counter the
Difference
biggest
between
threats
these
to our
things. There's an
world.
alpha, a beta.
We inspire
Gamma.
future generations through engaging educational programs. And we unite people under a common goal to restore nature so it can continue to restore us for years to come.
Right.
We are
Alpha
WWF,
is firepower
and
plus
together
accuracy bonus.
we can bring our world back to
Beta
life.
is firepower plus ammo, both capacity and ammo.
2024 hasn't been easy for our natural
Gamma
world,
is pure
but
power.
we've seen
I'm
some
gonna go for
inspiring
accuracy,
moments of
being
hope.
able to hit things
Let's
is
start
nice.
with some remarkable rhino news. Kenya's rhino population is bouncing back.
Am I
Thanks to
allowed to buy?
WWF's
I'm allowed to
long-term
buy.
support of local partners,
Oh, okay,
black
so
rhino
spending
numbers
the
have
point
grown from
unlocks
under
all
400
weapons.
in the 1980s to over 1,000 today. With your help, we worked with our partners to champion India's first ever national snow leopard survey, uncovering 718 of these amazing big cats living in the wild. A game changer for conservation efforts providing groundbreaking data. In Antarctica, where sea ice is at record lows and breeding failures are widespread, we helped bash scientists in the discovery of 4 previously unknown penguin colonies. Flippin' fantastic. Moving to warmer places, on the island of Borneo, we helped restore 150 hectares of degraded forest, planting over 23,000 seedlings, helping
It's
reconnect
purple and then
habitats
yellow.
for orangutans, elephants, and other wildlife.
I think there's
Hard to
colorblind
tell,
settings that change it,
we're
but I don't
making
know.
big waves in seagrass recovery. In Scotland, our Restoration 4th project planted 150,000 seeds.
It's
While in Wales,
3
we
to the
supported
tier
a
above.
trial of a robotic sled that planted over 300,000 seagrass seeds to boost restoration efforts. Through the Save Our Wild Owls Community Fund, we helped raise over £2.6 million for nature projects, driven by communities living in some of the UK's most under-resourced areas.
There is always a skull somewhere. We just don't always find it.
We know there's still so much to do. That's why your support matters so much.
And it's Terminus
we
that
can
gives
bring
the
our
extra
world
one.
back to life.
Yes, and the gene seeds
What does
20% XP multiplier.
Okay, we save giant pandas, obviously, and tigers, elephants, and all kinds of endangered
I don't remember.
wildlife. But a lot of WWF's work is about people and places. What's the connection? Well, working with people to fix climate change and supporting a food system that protects our seas and forests makes a better world for everything and everyone, right? So what does WWF mean? It means saving our one shared home.
This is not about saving one panda, one species or one forest. This is about saving our one shared home.
Okay.
We're working tirelessly, and we're seeing signs of hope, of wildlife and habitats bouncing back. Join us. If we act together, we can bring our world back to life.
Time is running out. But we're bringing everything we've got to save our one shared home and restore the natural world. We lead crucial projects to protect precious wildlife and their homes. We identify
Now I've
new
gotta help with an
solutions
extra
to
skull
stop
on.
food production destroying our forests. We amplify people's growing voice to demand
More skulls
change
mean
across
more
the
space for
world.
brains.
We
Means you're smarter.
transform business through partnerships to put sustainability
That
It's
sounds like
science.
imperial logic.
We
Yeah.
challenge governments to put nature and climate
It's why
at the
Corn
heart of all
likes to collect all those
decision-making.
skulls because
We
more brains will
drive
become smarter that way.
world-leading research
Exactly.
to counter the
That's why
biggest
he's the
threats
smartest
to
of the
our
Chaos
world.
Gods.
Yep.
We inspire future generations.
And all the blood, that's
through
for cooling his
engaging
brains,
educational
so he can like
programs.
run at max
And we
capacity.
unite people under a common goal to restore nature so it can continue to restore us for years to come.
Though I do
We
wonder if
are
smarts
WWF,
actually are
and
compatible
together,
with Chaos
we
Gods.
can bring our world back to life.
They seem more like enslaved by their impulses than anything else.
2024 hasn't been easy for our natural world, but we've seen some inspiring moments of
Basically,
hope.
some
Let's
ranting.
start with some remarkable rhino news.
And they were
Kenya's
saying, like,
rhino
people need to
population is bouncing
decide
back.
if,
Thanks to WWF's long-term support of local parks.
let's take the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
If your lust deep brings out lust in other people, then you can't have a gluttony demon that eats everything. That's incompatible. If your lust demon brings out the lust in people, then the greed demon must affect people in the same way to bring out their greed. Because otherwise, a greed demon is actually causing famine in everybody else, and that doesn't track. Whereas if your greed demon does eat everything because they're not bringing out the embodiment, they're not bringing out greed in others, they're embodying it in themselves, then your lust demon has to be
You're mixing up greed and gluttony.
Same thing. It depends on which.
Fair enough.
I do get the point, but at the same time, who decides on the rules?
whoever makes up the franchise, essentially. But if you've got a gluttony demon that is eating everything in sight and growing so fat that they can't move, then your lust demon logically must follow the same rules. In which case, it's a Guna sex pest. And you can't have a super suave, I'm going to make everybody else fancy me, lust demon, and a gluttony demon that just eats it. That doesn't track.
Just because like they induce like lust in everybody else doesn't mean they themselves are very preferred or lusty or whatever. They could be very bored of it.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, it just seems counterintuitive, and I kind of agree with them on it. Like, say, if your mechanic is that your 7 deadly sins are embodied within the demons, then a lust demon that brings out lust in others doesn't make sense. Whereas if your demons are bringing out the worst attributes of the people around them, then a gluttony demon that eats everything doesn't make any sense. And I read it and I was like, oh bastard, that makes sense. I don't like that. Right, mission 2. A swarm of Tyranids threatens the astropathic relay on Avarax. Their path will take them to make them cross a bridge that can be rigged for detonation. Time to blast carefully and eliminate the hive tyrant leading the swarm.
I mean, same as usual. We got bugs and we blow stuff up.
What we should do, we should see if there's any stratagem on that mission.
Stratagems are higher difficulty.
Ah, true. Not quite ready for that yet.
Oh. They make things go boom more?
Quickly get in, so.
I was drinking. How dare you? This is a heinous crime you've committed.
Womp womp
I mean,
womp.
It's just a compliment, you know, that he uses game mechanics to prevent you from doing so because he knows he would lose otherwise. He's acknowledging your skill.
I nearly dropped my cookie.
Skill issue. Oh god.
Huh.
Yeah. I still can't get past it. That streams Gundam to me. The entire paint job. Oh, yeah.
I think it looks more like Ultraman.
Sure, I can see it.
With the sectioned out colours.
I've got like minis from Ultraman because weirdness, basically. I've never actually seen any of the shows. I still need to watch one of them once.
Lieutenant Titus predicts the Tyranids hive
They're okay.
is leading a swarm along a
The tie-ins with the Godzilla universe are why I know them.
We are inserting you near a bridge held by the Imperial Guard that intersects.
Wait, they're the same universe as Godzilla?
Tohoverse, yeah.
Not
Not
They're
God's.
old in Tohoverse.
Yeah, not Godzilla Monsterverse, which is the newer stuff. The old Tohoverse they're part of.
Oh. I was not aware that was old Tohoverse. Okay.
I don't know whether it was a crossover or a non-canon, but there's definitely been films with them both in.
I wouldn't be surprised it's the same universe. It's just I wasn't aware. Not that I know everything or anything.
I have at
Hey
one
there,
point.
little guys.
I have at one point
How
in
you
my
doing?
life seen every single Godzilla.
Oh, I can tell you guys were gonna live through this battle because you're immune to my rounds of my blaster pistol.
Except for this guy who died to an explosion that didn't happen. Genuinely. I shot the Tyranid that was in front of him. The Tyranid exploded and killed him. That's not a mechanic in this game. I don't know how he died.
It's because he's scripted to die to the
first one.
Tyranid attack.
He
Yeah.
probably got like, it's probably the curse of Krem, you know. If stuff can go wrong, it will. You guys run off to over there.
Look for the yellow glowing monsters. Was
I
one
mean, I was just
sneakily
looking
hiding.
for fire. That kind of worked.
Clear a blast radius.
Ooh. Ah.
Oh, this time, little boy.
Oh, ordeal complete. 500 perfect dodges.
Nice.
Nice. I don't need those armor boosts if somebody wants them.
I find they just go away too quick.
What the hell?
Hey, you're in my way, you're in my way! I can't get to him. I stop.
If you don't have skill, having things. Oh, hello there.
Adapting to lack of skill is in itself a skill. Ah, shit, I missed my second. Don't execute him. I needed that health back, thank you.
Sorry.
No, I got it with the headshot. My plasma pistol restores enough white health that it didn't matter, but I saw you going in and I was expecting him to be on execute any second.
He did go on execute for a second. It's just, I didn't even think about pressing the button for execution. So you were kind of safe. Then he fell over, so I wasn't sure whether you got him or not.
Yeah, no, I got him with a headshot. Well, that was close. I was in a little bit of a panic mode.
My battle awareness would be less effective without your Auspex, Valius.
There's a data slate up here. Yeah, you can charge up that blue glowy shield and kill everything in front of you in like a big wave attack.
Yeah, here it is.
Oh.
I thought there was a data slate. Oh, here it is.
So you just run around.
Yeah, hold the block button and then hold the melee button. That's the shoot button.
This one. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Pretty good. Another medication there if you want to top up. Get to full.
I'm gonna grab data slate. Data slate's cool. Oh, it's the standard like talk like emperor blah 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 emperor blah.
Sometimes you find out that somebody's like a cultist or whatever.
But they'll still say emperor, just corpse emperor. Still emperor.
Fair.
The greatest trick that Horus ever played was making you think the Emperor existed.
I mean, it works on all the cultists. They believe he exists. Oh. Hello there. Hi there. I must have misread that, because it said that Katie's warned one of the Tyranids. Why would you warn them?
Warned of a Tyranid.
Now I kind of feel like Katie's going around telling all the Tyranids, like, watch out for Karen, he's actually dangerous.
Sometimes.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I am a...
Sometimes it feels like it.
My marine faction is Space Wolf, and it is my headcanon that they are Tyranid infested.
Your head has a lot of canon stuff.
It does. So, the overview of it is, on Fenris there is a creature called a Kraken. It is thought to be a Tyranid. Later, it has since been proven, actually. I believe it is officially a Tyranid now. From one of the original Splinter fleets that entered the universe when the Emperor was still alive. The tribesmen of Fenris are known to hunt and kill Kraken. And they consume them. Tyranid DNA is metamorphic. It will corrupt anything it comes into contact with.
Yes, even the ones who eat it.
Yeah. So the fact that Space Wolves are known to have a level of telepathy between packs, you know, they build up a bond that allows them to communicate silently, is explained by the fact that it's actually a localized synapse that they gained from Tyranid DNA.
By that same logic, wouldn't they be able to like communicate directly with the Tyranids?
What?
Like be able to hear their hive minds and everything?
Not necessarily, because it's a localized one. But it's kind of a joke that Space Wolves get angry around Synapse creatures, they act way more aggressively because the only message that's getting through from the hive
It's kill, kill.
is kill, kill. It also explains where the Wolfen come from, 13th Company, because they're the people who were unable to control the mutation and became an effective predator for Fenris, their home planet.
It's not chaos, or what you're saying.
No,
That's
it's
the thing that the lore's been like suggesting.
they
Essentially,
suggest it's
all of
Magnus's.
the Primarchs got like corrupted, so Wolfen is being the corruption of Lehman Russ.
Yeah. It's why when they've tried what they have a sample of the Primarch's gene seed they use for breeding more gene seeds, and what to make a successor chapter. What they do is they clone part of that gene seed. 7 known attempts have been made on the Space Wolf genome. Every single one has turned them into ravening monsters that are uncontrollable. Every single one. They are fully corrupt. The most notable one is the Wolf brothers. And they went they caused some real shit and became the original founders of the Red Corsairs, who plague the galaxy to this day.
You appear to be reading in your advance.
Huh.
Okay.
I do not wish to raise
I have heard of the Wolf Brothers.
your pace is
Huh.
Fascinating.
But if that's the Tyranid like corruption, what bit is the Chaos corruption? Because we do know that the Primarchs are all like infected to a lesser or greater degree.
My logic is that the Chaos corruption for the Wolves, there's 2 armor studs around the back of that, and also the skull, but I already picked it up, is that they weakened the gene seed to make it more susceptible to the corruption that then infested it with the Tyranids. But yeah, that explains why there are there's a low-level psychic communication droid. There's a health thing here between the Space Wolves, and also where the phrase "Vlaka Fenrica" comes from, which roughly translated mean well, it's the name of the Space Wolves really, but they use it to mean there are no wolves on Fenris. And it's become a bit of a synonym. Why do you call us Space Wolves? There are no wolves on Fenris. We're the Vlaka Fenrica. Or Vilka Fenrica, sorry. And the reason there are no wolves on Fenris is because that genotype doesn't exist on Fenris. And every single thing that people think is a wolf is a devolved wolfen that has gone more and more feral over breeding generations. So when you see all the Gorky and Millie, or whatever the names of the wolves that followed Russ were, there are no wolves on Fenris. Whenever you see Space Wolves riding Thunder Wolf cavalry, there are no wolves on Fenris. Those are Space Marines. Oh, shit. And I find that shit fascinating.
It's an odd thing. I don't know. I feel like there'd be a better way to do it, but I am also a fan of different media, more so than I am a fan of Warhammer.
Yeah.
I like imperfect solutions, to be honest.
I mean, that's what Warhammer is. It's a galaxy of imperfect solutions. They're just getting by and claiming to be superior. There's hardly any races in the galaxy that aren't superior to humans.
Yeah.
You know,
in one way or another.
Yeah, I mean, the Eldar are ancient and unfathomable. The Necrons are implacable and have technology we still can't understand. Even after 1,000 years of fighting them, we still can't get Necron tech to work.
Have we only been fighting them for 1,000 years?
I feel like the Eldar are the weakest example, though, because they are their own worst enemy.
The Eldar's problem is that they're stuck in their own heads. They refuse to they know they're a dying race and they're happy with that. They don't want to go out, but they know they are.
Yeah.
The Tower, the best example.
They've already passed like the point of no return.
Yeah, well, they saw what happened. Shit. Oh, thanks for that iframe. They saw what happened to the Dark Eldar and ripping a hole in the galaxy to make a fourth Chaos God and shit like that. And they just were like, our purpose no longer exists. The people who created us no longer exist. We should probably just go away, but also we're going to go down fighting.
I mean, with Slanesh now existing, their souls are forfeit. They have no real way out.
Yeah, well, the Soul Gems is their way out. How they deal with that.
Yeah.
Not a good way, don't get me wrong. Not a good way.
Yeah. But it's the one way they have. That is true.
And it's also
Have a lot of, like,
it's also my headcanon that the ethereals. I think this is basically being disproven, but it's my headcanon that the ethereals are the old ones, the ones who built the Eldar, and in the old lore they built the Orcs as well.
What are the ethereals?
The ethereals are the leader of the Tau.
I feel like the Orcs are though like some kind of like toe fungus from an ancient race. You know, side effects.
I thought they were made by the old ones.
Well, there's two different laws essentially. So the original law is that the Gretchins were a race of extragalactic creatures who were dominating their own galaxy, and when they came across here, they were using smarts and, you know, technology essentially. So they built a race of warriors to fight for them, but the warriors became uncontrollable and subjugated them, and that's the Orcs.
The idea of the Gretchins dominating a universe is well, hard to swallow.
Gretchins are smart. Gretchins are insanely smart. It's like,
But they're like smart with like no sense of self-preservation.
now.
That may have been something that they lost
Yeah.
as a result of being subjugated by the Orcs.
2 million years of subjugation by Orcs will breed out anybody with a spine. Because the second you talk back, they just kill you.
Commencing Auspex scan.
The other law is that the Orcs were built by the old ones to help fight the Necrons, and
That's the one that I'm more familiar with.
that's the more commonly believed one for sure. The fuck is that? There it is. Don't forget to check this room. There can sometimes be armory data gene seed in it. So yeah, that's one of the weird ones. But we know there were 4 races built by the Ethereals to combat the Necron. We know in current lore that Eldar and Orcs were 2 of them. One of them was a psychic immune race to deal with the fact that the warp existed.
So they were immune to the warp.
They were completely immune to the warp. They were built quite late on to counter the threat of the Eldar bringing in, what were they called? Enslavers, I want to say?
Yeah, that's what it was.
So the Eldar attracted enslavers, so they built a race late in the war to fight them, and they built it too late. The enslavers absolutely fucked everybody over. The Necrons Necrotia took over, became Necrons. Yeah, there was no stopping that. We don't know what the 4th race was. We have no idea. It's possible it could have been the Tyranids. Doubtful, but it's possible it could have been the Tyranid.
Or they got wiped
Maybe
out.
they're hanging out with those 2 guys that don't exist.
Yeah, some armor boosts over here. So,
There's also an Extremis around. I don't know where it is. Seems like a...
yeah.
No? Still
So-
don't know what it is.
So my headcanon is that the old ones, basically...
Ow, Ravager.
Yeah, I see it. The old ones, when they found out that the Necrons were waking back up, the last survivors who'd been in hiding were like, okay, we need to breed a new race. These guys are coming back. We're gonna finally beat the Necrons. We need to defend the galaxy against them. So they bred and built and designed the tower. The Imperials turned up and they were like, oh shit, we need to not have this. So they put a warp storm up around the planet, which prevented all Imperial contact for 5,000 years, or was it 1,000 years? And then when it came...
It was a while.
Yeah. When we found them, they were hitting each other with sticks. when we came back 1,000 years later, they had XV-88 battlesuits. That is an unprecedented level of what the fuck technical advancement, which arguably came from, if you look at their history, from meeting the two ethereals on the mountain, the last two remaining old ones, in my opinion. They basically bootstrapped them. You know, we have the knowledge, you have the resources. Talvar, thank you. We have the knowledge, you have the resources. We're going to breed you into an absolutely amazing race of warriors who unite other races under them, something that the old ones were fond of, and also have plasma weaponry, which prevents living armor from regenerating. They are perfectly designed to take down Necrons in every way, shape, and form. It's bizarre, and it's widely considered to be false. But I don't see how. I don't see how you can look at all that evidence and go, yeah, no, that's nothing to do with it. It's just bizarre.
It's scary to have anti-Necron troops, to be honest. Necrons are insane. Even more so than the Tyranids, who are also insane.
Yeah.
You know.
And the other argument is that the Tyranids are actually the fifth Chaos God.
Oh, like a Gestalt, like existence.
No, not Gestalt. So in Old World and whatever they're calling it now, Sigmar, there's a fifth Chaos God called the Maw. There he is. You're all right, Biggin. There's a fifth Chaos God called the Maw, who is an entity that ate so much he cracked the crust of the world and collapsed into it. He now just sits there and he's fed by the ogres as a tribute, kind of thing. They worship him. If you imagine that Sigmar isn't in our galaxy, it's extragalactic, and eventually the ogres and the Maw won that planet, them eventually getting into space and spreading out and eating everything in their path, it fits the Chaos God vibe really well. If he was banished to another galaxy by the Chaos God, by the 4, or the 3, when it was, the Maw could be the Tyranid hive mind.
Reports confirm the lieutenant's assessment. Enemy cohesion still in full effect.
Isn't it canon that the Warhammer Fantasy world is just somewhere in the... is somewhere in 40k, though?
We don't know. It's never been confirmed. It's definitely headcanon because of certain events that match up, but I don't think it's... If maybe, I don't claim to know 100% of the lore. There's another heal back here. Do you need it, droid?
I can always use heal, but I already have one, so if you need it...
I've got one as well, so if you want to pop yours and grab that to fill back up.
Everybody has one, so...
Yeah. So yeah, there's
press tab to see what everybody has.
Yeah. Forget about it. So there is loads of possibilities in the Warhammer universe, but they're clever enough never to say, yes, that's what happens. They're always clever enough to go, maybe, certainly possible. I don't see why not.
It's the best way, because otherwise you go through the entire Matrix thing where, you know, the thing they thought up was not as interesting as what people dreamt up.
Yeah, and the Star Wars episode 7, 8, and 9.
Yes, I do agree with that. The last few...
Oh, droid?
Star Wars, like...
Grab that relic that's behind us. That's a free revive.
I couldn't...
He already has one.
Well, I've already got the... I think I've got the armory data. I don't know if that takes that slot.
Armory data is not a pickup. It doesn't take up that slot.
Grab that in a minute then. Because I'm going to struggle against this tyrant if I'm honest. Yeah, I mean, the perfect example, let's say, is Snoke from the New Order. The... whatever they're called.
Which was kind of
the First Order.
An alternative, like a cloned version of the Emperor or something?
Yes.
Yes.
They've since overly canonized it in the series, in the animated, to make it make a lot more sense. That he knew he was going to die. This body was going to fail. He was trying to gain immortality through the ways he talked to Anakin about, but Plagueis died without ever telling him the secrets. So he now doesn't know. And he's using cloning as a form of immortality. It makes a lot of sense if you go and watch the extended lore. It makes no sense if you watch the film.
And it makes no sense if you like start the original lore, because one thing they've always like shown as like canon is that you cannot clone the Force users.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Well, it was originally an accident.
The only like exception to that rule is the Force Unleashed games, but every other set of lore, it always fails.
Well, originally in the current lore, cloning the Force was an accident. It happened to one of the Bad Batch, the little lass that joined him, and I can never remember her name.
I don't know. I didn't even finish that show.
It was okay. It was perfectly fine.
Watch the Bad Batch.
But she's Force sensitive, so they were using her for experiments, and he then, well, okay, cool. Instead of breeding super clones, why don't we breed Force clones for me to inhabit? That's where he got the idea from and everything. And put a whole team together. So in the new lore, it is possible. But I think there was two theories that kind of sparked my interest. One of which was that Snoke was Windu. He'd gone because he was always on the bridge, out with the council. He was always we could do things better. We could do things differently. So once he got thrown out the window and all that kind of shit, he came back and was like, "No, you know what? Now's my chance. I am taking control." Didn't really make sense, but I liked it.
The old Emperor.
Yeah.
I don't like that. It doesn't like what Snoke does doesn't really make sense with what Windu does.
I agree. I get why people think it, but I don't think it's right. Whereas my version,
Windu was like always a bit off on the edge. He was too rebel to actually be a Jedi. At least in my opinion. It almost felt like he was like one step away from falling.
well, he was the closest in the original lore. He was the closest to becoming Darkseid that any Jedi had ever been, without actually falling.
Yes.
And he's actually known as a Grey. So there are
like the things he developed became like, well, Sith or fallen Jedi techniques.
Yeah, so there's actually three factions of Force users. There's the Force with their tenets, there's the Dark with their tenets, and then there's the Greys. And their tenets are like, there is no light, there is no dark, there is only balance. And that's what Mace Windu was. Well, it's what Luke was as well at the end. When he became the only Jedi remaining, that's what he was. He was a Grey.
The Grey Jedi are an actual faction, but there's another faction.
They're not Jedi. It's worth pointing out they're not Jedi. They're Jedi. That is a completely different thing.
I would say the Jedi are different from both the Jedi and the Grey Jedi.
Well, the Jedi came.
There is an actual order called the Grey Jedi.
Not anymore. They've been retconned out. So the Jedi were the original Force users who were all Grey. There was a race of people called the Sith who went dark, and then then over years the term became corrupted, to become Jedi. But eventually the Greys reclaimed the term Jedi to become their thing. So they are the three factions, unless they've retconned that again. Yeah.
Okay.
But my theory with Snoke was that he was actually Chancellor Valorum. The guy from the prequel
the previous Chancellor.
who was voted no confidence down and became a nobody kind of thing when Palpatine became the Chancellor.
Discovered Force powers or something.
No, he's Plagueis. So the idea was that
Plagueis.
So the idea is that he was already running the galaxy as this weedy little man that no one would suspect. And then when Sheev got his powers and became more aggressive, and they were like, okay, now we've got the tech, now we can do all this, that, and the other. We've got the clones. Woohoo! I'm going to step back. You're going to take my place. You're going to rule more aggressively. We're going to build the Death Star and do all the plans that we've got. But the idea is that it's so that I can go away and research all the stuff we've talked about, the immortality, the Force cloning. I'm going to go and lead that in the background, because now nobody suspects anything. Ooh, iframe please, thank you. So then when, after all his experiments had gone wrong and he wasn't quite there yet, the Emperor died, he was like, shit, that's all of our plans gone to fuckery. I'm going to have to come back out, lead a new First Order, and be the face of this operation again. And that was always my theory. And then it was just...
That doesn't fit with the rule of 2, though.
Why?
Because Palpatine does has Dooku and so on, and all of the Clone Wars stuff. They are part of the rule of 2.
I mean, I don't want to sound stupidly
unless
arrogant.
they ignore that.
Well, yeah, I don't want to sound stupidly arrogant about it, but point to any individual frame of the 3 trilogies, and I will tell you why the rule of 2 isn't in effect. It is never followed, ever.
I mean, it's the Sith. They are not really good at following rules. They never have been.
The rule of 2 literally never exists.
It's always been just a concept.
It was a plan put in place by Revan, I think, or Malak, sorry. And the idea was to curb the Sith's power, and by concentrating the dark side of the Force into less people, would enhance the individual powers of each user, making them better against the Jedi who were going through balance through mass... Oh shit, have that to your face. Going through for balance through mass usage kind of thing. They were diluting the pool rather than reinforcing it, eventually. So if ever a Sith came up against a Jedi, the Sith was pretty much guaranteed to win, because there are 10,000 Jedi and 10 Sith, 5 Masters, 5 Apprentices. That's what that was. It was to curb the numbers. But at no point in history has there ever only been 2, ever.
No. And I think it wasn't really meant to make them more powerful, more that to prevent them from fighting each other.
Yeah, and even in the new lore, especially as Aegis is saying about the Hands, the Inquisitors, there was Mara Jade.
Yes.
There was all sorts of things. The rule of 2 is a master and an apprentice. But every apprentice, in their own right, had an apprentice. So the rule of 2 was always rule of 3. But yes, there's maybe 50 Sith running around the galaxy, but we are the Sith. 50 Dark Force users, but we're the Sith. Just those 2.
Also, we're looking at Palpatine and like Anakin, like the basic example of the rule of 2, according to the lore. We know that Palpatine had backup apprentices for when Anakin lost, when he lost control with Anakin, and Anakin had like his own apprentices in order to overthrow Palpatine. So
Galen?
It was never really.
Yep.
In fact,
At one point, there was Darth Maul, Starkiller, Vader, the Emperor, Mara Jade.
Did they recanonize Starkiller?
I think he's a bit iffy.
Yeah, he's on the fence. And I think at one point, if you take out Starkiller from that equation, at one point as well, Savage Opress was also almost a Sith. Like there was a lot of shit going on. I mean, even when Darth Maul was there, he had trained Dooku to be a Dark Lord of the Sith. He was Cypher Dyas, who'd gone in and done all the shit with the clones. But also he was training Darth Maul. So even in the prequel trilogy, Sheev had 2 apprentices. One who he'd already set up and was like, you're now my backup, you're now my undercover. But Maul is now my front man. I'm going to train him as a warrior. You're my brains, he's my brawn. And under him was Asajj Ventress. So even in the Clone Wars era, there was 4 active Sith. The rule of 2 does not exist. It is an absolute joke. It's up there with only the Sith deal in absolute. It's just not a thing. Exar Kun, thank you. Wait, no, didn't they change that in the Clone Wars animated? I thought Yoda went and met a ghost. That was Exar Kun. That was Malak.
Exar Kun is a bit weird though, because he wasn't. I would argue he wasn't a Sith, he was a fallen Jedi. And there's actually a difference.
Yeah, that's where the greys
Not all
kind of
fallen
come in.
Jedi became like Sith, you know.
Darth Bane, sorry. It wasn't Malik, it was Darth Bane that Yoda meets. And the ghost of Darth, because it's not a Force ghost, it's a remnant, bound to an artifact. And it's really
like
getting in. No, more like a dark spirit, more like the Dark Sisterhood.
Oh.
Well, more like what they do. And Yoda walks up to him and he comes out in all his glory. I am Darth Bane, the original Sith, the creator of the Rule of Two, blah blah blah. And Yoda's like, cool, bye. And he's like, what? Aren't you afraid of me? He's like, you aren't even here, and just walks past him.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
Rude.
Yoda doesn't give a fuck. It's like, what's to fear?
I maintain like Yoda as a bad boy.
Yoda's a badass. He's also grey. He's smart enough to know that balance must.
Yeah. Yeah, like I can picture that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's one of the reasons I hate sci-fi, but I love sci-fi because there's all these things about. There's that scene in Big Bang Theory where Penny goes to the guys, like, oh, we're going to watch Superman. She's like, oh no, I'm not bothered. And Sheldon says, you do know that movie is rife with inaccuracy. Yes, I know, Sheldon. Man can't fly. He goes, no, let's pretend for a second they can. He's quite happy to pretend that this dude can fly, but in grabbing Lois Lane when she's falling off the tower, he would have severed her into 3 parts. And that doesn't make any sense. Because a woman moving that fast to be grabbed 2 inches from the ground, there's no time to slow down. There's no time to catch her and decelerate. He just catches her and in his arms of steel, and she just bifurcates into 3. She is gore on the street at that point. Obviously, it's been retconned that he did slow down and he's that fast kind of thing. But my problem isn't that they do silly stuff like that. It's that they set a premise and then change it. And my best example...
Yeah, they don't maintain the internal consistency.
Exactly. And my favourite example, and it's why I hate these 3 movies, is Back to the Future. If you go back in time and change something, does it alter the timeline or create a new one? Fucking pick. You can't have both.
And they go like, no.
Back to the Future 1, it alters the timeline. Back to the Future 2, it changes the timeline. Back to the Future 3, it's both. No, I'm sorry. I'm not allowing that. Terrible movies.
Oh, poor Katie.
It bothers me.
Oh, God.
There's a certain amount of internal inconsistency that I'm willing to overlook. Like in the case of the Superman example that Sheldon does.
Yeah.
Like I'm willing to just be like, whatever, that's fine. But in the case of Back to the Future, like I would not be able to stand that.
I get overly worked up about it specifically with time travel. Because everybody tries it and everybody gets it wrong. In some way, shape or form, everybody gets it wrong. And it really bothers me. Why nobody can do a good time travel story is just beyond me. It's such a simple premise. It's just bizarre.
My friends and I at one point... Go ahead.
I was just going to say, the simpler something is, the harder it is to properly express it.
Yeah. It's when they go into too much detail. Terminator, perfect example. If you have them come back in time and alter the past, then by changing the future in a single timeline, you then stop yourself from coming back. That's basic Bootstrap Paradox 101. You can't go back deliberately to change something that would prevent you coming back to change it in the first place. Not possible. So every single Terminator is a drop down to another timeline. Go back in time to a new timeline, progress to the point, back in time to a new timeline, progress across. It is an infinite chain of multiverse. That's fine. No problem with that. Absolutely not. Honestly, time travel in Terminator is one of the more consistent ones.
Yes.
Everything else, nope. We're gonna go loosey goosey with it.
Yeah.
At one point, my friends and I made we were joking around about a game about sailing ships in a race, like sailboat ships. But then we decided, fuck it, we'll introduce a deliberately overly convoluted storyline that involved time travel, but we wanted it to work and remain internally consistent. And we ended up making we had this big whiteboard that we ended up filling like 3 or 4 times before we managed to figure out how to avoid a bootstrap paradox. And it is a lot harder than you would think.
No, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. The only way to consistently do it is the multiverse theory, where every single action branches off to an infinite number of alternate universes. And by time traveling, you're just sliding to a new universe. You're just stepping up. So that way, it doesn't matter what, because every single possible outcome has existed somewhere and will exist. That's the only consistent way to do it, as far as I can see.
The way that we found that we ended up being happy with was, instead of tracking events, we tracked motivations. So that the events always ended up happening, but were happening regardless of the motivations of the people time traveling.
Yeah. Doctor Who as well. That's
so that you could cause some events to happen on purpose, and that is why we ended up having the issue. I don't remember how we solved the issue of what came first, chicken or the egg.
Anybody who doesn't know the answer to that question doesn't understand the question. Eggs existed long before chickens evolved. That's...
Yeah.
I mean, even if you're talking about which came first, the chicken or the chicken egg, all you have to do is define a chicken egg. Is a chicken egg something that a chicken births, or is a chicken egg something that a chicken hatches from? Pick one and you've got your answer.
Exactly.
It's such an easy... everyone goes on about, like, oh, it's one hand clapping, it's a tree falling in the wood. It's such a fucking easy answer. It is... I solved that when I was 10. How are you still struggling? Oh, it has no answer. I've given you 3, all of which are valid. What do you want from me?
Yep. But you have to pick one. We can't narrow it down to a single answer. Therefore, there is no answer.
We can, because at its heart, it's not a philosophical problem. It's a linguistics problem. So yes, we can narrow it down. Why we have language in the first place. Yeah, Doctor Who's another one that kind of gets me. But I've kind of given up on Doctor Who even trying, because so have they. Doctor Who is
Doctor Who, the whole universe is such a mess that I only care about internal storylines and episodes. If the episode or the storyline that the episode is a part of is internally consistent, then I don't care.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you
good.
on that. I'm kind of with you.
Stim's on the left.
But my problem with it is Doctor Who is all-powerful. He's technically all-powerful. As long as he doesn't see what happened. So, someone falls off a roof. This is canon. This is absolutely canon. I'm not making anything up here. If somebody falls off a roof and he doesn't see them impact, it is not a fixed event within his timeline. And so, he can close his eyes, close his ears, walk away, spend 10 years doing whatever the hell he wants, get in his TARDIS, go back, land underneath them, catch them in the pool. They now aren't dead. That is internally canon. So
I'm remembering the episode you're referring to.
It's River Song, the best character in all of Doctor Who.
I hate her.
You hate River Song?
Yeah.
Why do you hate fun?
I like fun. I just don't think she is.
Oh, she's amazing. She's the sassiest bitch. I love her to bits. So, if Doctor Who went back to the dawn of time and basically did a Time Bandits, just got all the worst and best weapons from across history. He's been to both ends of the scale. He can get any weapon, anything he wants, store it at the start of time in a little safe box, He can make his own pocket unit for all I fucking care. All he has to do every time something goes wrong is close his eyes, get in the TARDIS, go back to the dawn of time, come back 10 minutes later and undo it. Come back to the same point, sorry, and undo it. You know, oh, that planet blew up, did it? No, I locked it in a painting. Oh, that space station exploded. Nope, I just made it move. I just moved it to a different solar system.
No matter what happens, as long as he didn't see it, he can always make it the single best outcome possible.
Yeah, he just there's no jeopardy at all with Doctor Who, as long as he does that, and he doesn't do that. Therefore, he is a malevolent god. That's it. It's the whole logic of, you know, if you're omnipotent but not, if you're omnipresent but not all powerful, then you can't stop everything and therefore aren't a god. If you're omni-powerful, you know, there's the three ways of wording, and I can't remember what they are. But one is your malevolent, one is your stupid, and one of them is you're not a god. Those are the three possible outcomes. If you are both omnipresent, that's it. If you are all-powerful and everywhere, and you choose to let things happen that are bad, you are malevolent or incompetent. There's no way around that. And if you're not both of those things, why am I calling you a god? It's just... That's what Doctor Who is. He can do anything he wants for all time and chooses not to. He is malevolent. Yeah, the Weeping Angels are phenomenal, that first episode, to be fair. I like their last episode as well. I like Amy and Rory's final dance. I genuinely think that's one of the better written episodes.
No, I haven't watched like every episode of a single Doctor. Oh, he's just data slate. I haven't watched every episode of a single Doctor. I've just seen episodes of every Doctor.
At some point in my life, I believe I have seen every episode of every Doctor. But I can't confirm that. Does anybody else need this ammo box? Because I am burnt and dry.
Grab it.
You can take it.
I'll take one, I'll take two, you take one.
Sure.
Cool. Whee!
I now have half ammo on my main, so... I was doing pretty well for ammo.
I'm kind of spamming my ammo because I need to level my guns. My dagger's already full, so I'm trying not to use. Watched several seasons of Doctor Who. Can't honestly remember any episode in particular. Found the whole show plain and forgettable. You've got to love the Doctor. You've got to pick a Doctor and be like, I like him because. Otherwise, Doctor Who is boring. And that's why Capaldi and...
I think Peter Capaldi was my favorite.
Well, I said that's why Capaldi and Foster are so forgettable. Because they're most people's favourites. They don't have really any memorable moments. But I will admit, the writing for Capaldi is shit. Capaldi is an amazing Doctor. Absolute top tier.
Oh, more ammo.
Oh my god. Alternate. Okay,
I took one.
Thank you.
You can take both.
Back at full. Well, I think that's why I like River Song. Because first of all, I love the idea. I've always loved the premise.
Over.
Bio. Right, I'm going in. I'm going to try and melee it from behind. I love the idea of living lives backwards. You know, what my forwards is your backwards.
I do like that concept. I'm not gonna lie. It's just shit for some reason.
But it's also the thing of she's just such a sassy bitch. I absolutely love a dommy mommy with an attitude. I just can't help it. That? Oh, Gene Seed. Right, okay.
It's a Gene Seed.
Fuck off. Out of here. I love the bit where the alarms are going off in the prison and she's wandering through with her shoes in her hand and a fancy cocktail dress. And she pushes the button on the intercom and goes, "Oh, pack it in. I'm breaking in, not out." And goes back into a prison cell and sits down for the night. I'm a time-traveling archaeologist. I know you die because I dug you up. See you in 1,000 years.
She's my favorite assassin.
Favorite assassin? That's a hefty list of cool people. I think Kara Swole would be my favourite from the Ravena trilogy. Thank you, save my ass. No, fuck it. I'm locking it in. Mara Jade. Mara Jade is the best assassin the galaxy has ever seen. She is just an awesome all-round person.
Which universe is she from?
She's Star Wars. She's Luke Skywalker's wife.
Oh.
That's right.
She was the Emperor's personal assassin.
Yep. If they'd have hired her instead of Bosk and Boba, that trilogy would have been over on episode.
I think she also taught at the Jedi Academy for a bit?
Yes, I believe she did, but this would be the new Jedi Academy, not the... This was the one founded by Luke.
Flew a headhunter with...
Z95 Headhunter.
Yes.
Customized weapons and engine load.
Yes. She's pretty badass.
Oh yeah, she's an absolute... I fell in love with her just by playing Masters of Taras Cassie. The, the side... the fighting game. And then every time I played anything with her in, or read a book with her in, I just fell more and more in love. She is an amazing character, and the fact that she's been retconned out of the universe is a fucking shame, because Claudia Black is stood right there, waiting to play her.
They took a lot of out of the universe Disney that I miss. There's a lot of stuff in there that I really liked.
Oh, guys, everybody pick up a med pack. There's 3. Just everybody grab one.
Okay.
Grab one, I think.
Well, there's one up there. Yeah, no, the 2 biggest retcons from the universe for me are Mara Jade and Dash Rendar.
Dash, yeah.
This Dash. Kal
I also
Katarn
missed the Corellian blood scribes. They were also retconned.
Those are cool. Those are cool.
Oddly enough, of all the things they could retcon, they decided to retcon the Corellian blood stripes.
Claudia Black is in loads of shows, dude. I mean, yes, I agree. She should have been in more, but that's because she should be in everything.
Close and sharp.
That's an opinion. Okay, fair.
She's been in Rick and Morty, Pitch Black. She's been in Star Wars. I think she's been in Star Trek. Yeah, she's the one who should have stayed down when the first wave of creatures come and murder everybody. Her and Riddick fall to the floor, and Riddick stays down. She gets up, gets torn in half. She's in Stargate. She's in Farscape.
Yeah, that bitch. I know. Stop hitting me.
And I say she is in Star Wars. She is canon character in Star Wars. She plays one of the not Silent Sisterhood, the Dark Sisterhood. She plays one of the Reverend Mothers.
Huh.
In the series Ahsoka.
Oh, I never watched that one.
Another Medicaid stim. God damn, I'm playing on
Ahsoka.
easy more. This is fucking easy. Ahsoka's worth it. Genuine, I was saying this to someone earlier.
Yeah?
Ahsoka is worth it.
Okay.
It puts Hayden Christensen's Darth Vader back in a good light.
Good. That was a rubbish character. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. That I mean, it's a direct follow-on from Rebels, so while it's worth watching Rebels, as long as you know who Ezra Bridger is, you're kind of fine. It's got Thrawn in it. What's not to fucking love?
Best character.
Well played as
At
well.
least a very good character.
Has anybody not got full stims?
Me.
Grab that one then. Mind.
Freud and I. We both don't have a second.
Cool. I haven't actually taken any damage yet this entire run.
I appear to have taken 1 health damage.
Ammunition cache
I'll
here.
take 1.
Yeah, I'm unsuitably full. No Terminators hiding around here today to piss me off? No, good.
I mean,
Book Thrawn's always better than Rebel, but if all we ever had was Rebels Thrawn, he'd still be cool. The guy who plays his first in command, the stormtrooper with the golden helmet, is Amos from Expanse, and he fucking nails that role.
All according to
that guy. I don't know if I like the actor, but he's good. He's damn good.
I
I'll admit that.
I mean, I don't. I try.
I've seen interviews with him with Adam Savage, and I was like, "You annoy me,"
Yeah.
but he plays incredibly well.
I try not to do the whole star worship thing. You know, I love Claudia Black to bits, but it's mainly a meme. I like who she plays. You know, I don't have any love for Henry Cavill or Patrick Stewart or Sir Ian McKellen. I don't care who they are as people. It's the characters I enjoy, and I'm never ever gonna like someone in a show just because. Like,
Guardian Relic.
Do you need that droid?
Droid does not have one.
Okay, cool.
And I'm carrying the Gene Seed.
Yep. Acolyte threw me off. Acolyte was weird. It wasn't bad, it just didn't fit. Behind us, behind us.
It's old like Jedi, right? Isn't it? Like Golden Age Republic stuff, isn't it?
No, it's
More right next to me.
It's older than
Wow,
the
it was
trilogies.
just 3 dudes.
It's older than the trilogies, but it tries to explain why the Jedi are bad, and you can't do that in Star Wars. You're not allowed to do that in Star Wars. Honestly, genuinely, the only good scene for me, more behind us, the only good scene for me in Acolyte was the Acolyte taking down all those Jedi in the forest. That combat sequence is one of the best choreographed in the entire franchise, and the rest of the show isn't worth watching just to get to that.
I think that showing why the Jedi are bad is something you should do in Star Wars.
We should. We absolutely
because
should.
the Jedi are bad.
We absolutely should show it. But we're not allowed. Because Disney doesn't want their good guys to have depth.
Yes. But they don't want anybody to have depth.
They're happy for their bad guys to have depth, because a bad guy with depth is a good guy in training. But they can't have good guys with depth, because good guys are paragons, and not allowed to have a paragon with any complexity. It's why they retconned Jar Jar's... What this? Poe, I guess, is the best.
Jar Jar?
No, not Darth Jar Jar. Do you know who do you know who Jar Jar Binks is sleeping with?
No, I don't. I don't want to know.
A queen.
We're talking about a guy who sticks his head in between engines. I do want to know what
So,
he feels attracted to.
Essentially, there was a diplomatic envoy between a planet of duck people. Also, sidebar, why are there so many aquatic races in Star Wars? They're fucking everywhere.
Yes.
Oh, it's a sorcerer.
Oh, cheers. But yeah, so basically, there's a race of duck people who hate the Jedi. Because the Jedi steal children. Can't argue with the logic so far. Give me a second. The Jedi are sent in... I believe this is in Clone Wars. They're sent to the planet to try and broker peace with them. You know, we need help holding this part of the galaxy. Will you submit troops and stuff like that? Blah, blah, blah. Obviously, these duck people are like, you're quackers. Yes, I went there.
But did Star Wars go there?
Yes. So, basically, Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Jar Jar turn up on this planet. Go ahead, move. And the Queen only speaks to them because Jar Jar's with them. She's obviously met them on a diplomatic envoy mission to Naboo or something like that. So this is now like Senator Jar Jar era. And basically she goes, Jar Jar, come with me, we'll have our own private meeting, fuck the Jedi. The doors close, she strips off her clothes and throws herself at him. And apparently this has been happening for a while. And she's like, oh, I want our secret. I don't want to keep it a secret anymore, and all this. Like Jar Jar, I hate to use such a chauvinistic term, but Jar Jar's tapping a queen. Like, mad respect, and to be fair, that's all on her. That's not anything he's done. She's just, this is the man for me.
He's tapping a queen. He's made a Sith Lord Emperor. I mean. He's doing a lot of things. He's got a lot of stuff done.
He definitely gets shit done. We got a sanctified relic and a medicae stim over here. Droid, do you want to come heal?
So, everybody has max stims.
Yeah, but he can heal and then grab that one. So yeah, stuff like that exists within the Star Wars universe. And then they're like, oh no, we can't have that, it's a kid's show. But you've already had it. You can't now say no. Oh, we got a Hellbrute. We got a Hellbrute.
I don't have a plasma cannon.
No, neither do I. Not today, Jimmy. Right, he's on me. Focus on the warriors. Ah, you dick. Okay. Ooh, that warrior just took it to the face. Oh, too early.
Get out of the circle, droid.
Purple circle on floor bad.
Just stay in the circle.
Ow. Circle bad.
Oh, I'm fucking up my counters. That's fine. I'm back up to nearly full. Obi-Wan did better with making sense, but still didn't have Lodge. Yeah. Obi-Wan was indoctrinated. Obi-Wan's problem is that he was massively in on the indoctrination. He believed the Jedi. That was his problem. Hello.
I kind of feel like he tried to steer the Jedi towards good or something, and failed.
Yeah, he wanted the Jedi to be what he saw the Jedi were. No, he wanted them to be his. Can I? Oh no, man. I needed the heal.
It's fine. We're about to enter a safe zone.
Obi-Wan is the worst thing that's like the series. Obi-Wan is the worst thing Star Wars has ever put out. It makes no sense. It completely ruins the meeting of Darth Vader and Obi-Wan in A New Hope. Like, it just makes no... The fact that Obi-Wan and Darth Vader had a fight between Mustafar and the Death Star makes no sense. Don't get why they did that.
Down we go, brothers, to the salt is corruption.
And it wasn't even a good fight.
My friend group and I maintain that the lightsabers getting heavier made all lightsaber fights worse. It's nice that they have weight to them, but the issue is like they can't do anything that they used to do. They can't have the big dynamic fights.
Well, I mean,
in the same way.
Yeah, I go the other way. I grew up with the OG trilogy. Lightsabers did have weight to them. They were fencing. They weren't dive around all over the place and, you know, backflip and stuff like that. It was a spar. It was tap, riposte, parry. Didn't make sense for them to be doing backflips. And yeah, I get that you can retcon that easily enough by saying Obi-Wan's fucking old, and Vader is half metal. They're not gonna be backflipping anymore. But I
agree with you. Those fights are very good. It's just now the fights are a lot of just people hitting each other.
Genuinely, no word of a lie.
You've got too much weight, is what I'm saying.
Best fight.
And it's because the props themselves are more weighty, so that they can get the glow effects without having to go crazy into the CGI and so on. Not CGI, but just like post effects.
Fuck off, please. Just found most of Obi-Wan to be boring. It didn't make sense. There was no point in it. Nothing happened. You came out of that show going, why did I watch that? What was the critical story point that was needed that I had to know to make sense of the rest of the show? It just didn't exist. You're going upstairs, right? I'll cover.
Of the Star Wars shows that I've watched, the only Star Wars shows I've watched are Obi-Wan. It was Obi-Wan. What the hell's the silver one called? The guy with the silver armor. Mandalorian, and Andor.
Okay, so you've watched two good
ones. Of them, yeah. Obi-Wan, I watched it and I was like, okay, I've watched a show now. This is what's happened. I've watched another show.
Yes, some of my time has been spent
Andor was fantastic.
Doing that light show. Andor is amazing. I love Mando season 1, but I think Andor is the best. non-movie Star Wars we've ever had.
I wish The Mandalorian had maintained more of the Western vibe.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Hello, Terminator.
It's visual and audio.
It started turning into grand adventures, restarting an empire, and I didn't like that as much. I had fun, but it was not as good.
And I think my main problem was that they tried. They tried to finish it off with Book of Boba, and then Book of Boba just turned into half a season of Boba Fett, and now we've got 6 episodes of season 3 of Mandalorian. Because that's all the back half of Boba Fett.
Oh yeah,
was.
I started Boba Fett and stopped midway through the 2nd episode.
I like that he rides a Rancor. I like anything with a Rancor.
Ready to deploy.
But canonically, that's happened before. One of the original Jedi in 10,000 BBY, she had a flying Rancor that she mind-jacked with, so that they could communicate and were best friends. She literally just rode around on a flying Rancor. That's not the coolest shit ever.
Because originally Rancors had wings. Not a lot of people know that.
Yep. They were clipped and bred for captivity, essentially.
I wonder if they're like related to great dragons.
Possibly. There's a sorcerer somewhere. Heads are popping.
No, they just do that.
Like, what, you mean, like JFK's?
Yeah.
And what if there was no second gunman? What if his head just did that? I would love to actually fight the enemy I'm facing. That'd be awesome. Have that.
Bye-bye, magic armor.
My Auspex is registering
My
interference.
faith is my shield.
We are close.
Help, I'm dying. My faith is not strong enough.
Alright, that's for you.
Okay, thank you. Grabbing health.
Ammunition
I
cache.
will be taking one of these shock grenades.
Yeah, I am not used to not having regenable grenades.
I constantly forget that grenades exist in this game.
The first thing I do is when I see a pack is throw a grenade and then regen it and then throw in a grenade and then I basically sit on one grenade at all times just so that I can regen them.
Sever its ties to those
Right, I'm going anti-clockwise. Cool. I'm just gonna, if you guys want to fight, I'll just run through and grab what we need. It's kind of easy. A little bit dull.
I mean, the fight is around the capture point, typically.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Most people just fuck off in their own direction and leave it to me. I just sit here with me conversion field up and laugh at the boss who can't hurt me.
Grab the silver server.
That's a Transagor disc. Commander unit of the little dudes.
Ah,
I just call them disc jockeys.
Dave Lister wanted to. I got shown a meme yesterday, I think, and it was what's the Christmas song? Oh yeah, it's Christmas time, mistletoes and wine, and then underneath is Dave Lister going, "Wine, it's always wine. It's never beer, is it? Just wine." Proper made me laugh. What do you want on your cornflakes, dear? I'll have some wine, please.
wow. Props for like picking that one up. Nice.
Yeah, I've been watching Red Dwarf my entire life, like literally my entire life, and I've never heard that joke. I was like, oh yeah, props for that. That's fucking great. Already moving to the next one. Perhaps.
Alright, we'll pop the grape.
JFK from an alternate that. Yeah, JFK did kill JFK. It'll drive the conspiracy theorists nuts. Never figure it out. Demon spawn shots coming in. Watch yourself.
Oh god. Circle's bad. Except if they're blue. And you're not in PvP.
If they're not blue, then you are going to dabba-dee, dabba fucking die. Something just threw a spear at me, and I got iframes just as it came towards me, so this spear passed through my head, and I just didn't care.
I mean, it's empty anyways, right?
Catch you later, pilot. Yes, because if I empty my brain of thoughts, I have more room for faith.
Right.
And we have to lock the faith in as well.
It's the way to go for Imperials.
Droid, we've all moved. You're on your own.
Ah.
It's also, according to law, you've got to lock the gate to the brain, because an open mind is like a fortress with gates unbarred and unguarded. Keep moving, keep moving. Oh. Cover me, I'm going for it. No, I'm not. Fuck. Off that heel. Go, 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 go. I'm down.
I got the grape. I got the grape.
Just got absolutely mauled by that shot grenade. Who threw that?
I would never.
Bastard.
Did I die or is it just cutscene?
Cutscene.
This is a cutscene. We won.
We beat the level.
Oh.
Don't the grenades only affect you on the initial explosion?
Everything but shot grenades. On lower levels, there's no friendly fire on them. But that's only on the explosion. Shot grenades put a field on the floor that hurts everybody. Regardless of
I
difficulty.
ran through a shock grenade afterwards. Like, you threw a shock grenade, and I just ran through it and didn't take any damage from it.
Well, it hit your armor, you never noticed.
Maybe.
No, shot grenades are nasty. Gotta be careful with them.
Alright. Then yeah, that was me. Under a false assumption.
Wow. And we got a gene seed. Nice.
Yeah.
I blame wasted.
Always. Speaking of,
It's always wasted.
It's the only right thing to do.
speaking of, I think that's going to have to be me, because it is now 11 o'clock, and I need to go grab some food. Oh,
Yeah.
it has been a pleasure. It's midnight for you, Droid, so go to bed.
Yeah. I'm probably going to go to sleep. So. Yeah.
But yes, it has been a pleasure. Thank you very much for joining me and help defend our world against the encroachment of evil people who would ruin our environments.
I steal ice cream.
WWF versus the Chaos Hordes and the Tyranid Swarms. Ooh, I maxed out my weapon in that from 0 to full.
Oh, nice.
Right, I'm going to bail out of Discord. Again, thank you very much for joining me. It's been a pleasure. We shall try and do some more, no doubt. And to chat, thank you very much for joining me today. It has been a pleasure with you as well. Thanks for listening to our mad ramblings while we purge the heretic and burn the mutant and do something else to the unclean, which is completely unspeakable. I am going to be back in 2 hours' time. We'll grab a bite to eat, and give us in a stir fry, and then we're going to continue with our... what are we doing? 3 houses. We're going to complete 3 houses. We're hopefully nearing an end, because as soon as we finish, I can go play Dispatch. And I really want to play Dispatch. But in the meantime, I'm going to send you all over to see Misty. We're going to continue the Jingle Jam fundraising. She's currently a sheep and playing 2 Point Museum. So I shall catch you guys later. Bye-bye.